I don't want to go on a rant here. What the hell does rant mean?
All right, episode 35. We're live on YouTube, so this is going to be an interesting one. We're supposed to have Bobby as a guest, but he's having technical difficulties. So we got sick of waiting. We figured we would just start at the beginning, which he doesn't need to be a part of anyway, just to clean up from last week. So, episode 35. Finally having our first guest. Don't have anything to talk about other than the 38 questions Randy asked, because no one else asked
That's all we need.
Question. Our listeners are
they're letting us down, other than Randy.
I can't believe Kate and her sister didn't bother to ask Bobby, who they've never met, a question. Like, even ask what his favorite color is. God.
Bunch of bitches.
We need some fucking... of course. Oh, that's just wonderful, because why wouldn't we have more technical issues? I moved a cord. Hey, there we go. Half of my headphones stopped working. My left ear had no sound. All right. Great.
It's that kind of night.
Just great. I wonder if anybody's going to be watching live. It is 8 o'clock on a Monday. Raw is on, and Paul Heyman is talking to Bork Laser.
I didn't realize he was supposed to be on tonight.
I never pay attention. So we're kind of just winging it since it's live.
Well, do you remember
all the dead air we want?
Do you remember the unusual death from last week?
Of course I do not.
You actually are the one that said that you remembered it. I had no recollection of it. It was in 2015.
Yeah, but I remembered it when I read it, but I don't remember what it is now.
Chelsea Ake Salvacion, an employee of a beauty salon in Henderson, Nevada, with the cryotherapy machine. So she apparently, the official cause of death from the coroner was asphyxia caused by low oxygen levels. So she was apparently the lead technician. She was the lead esthetician for this. So she was well versed on how to use the cryotherapy machine. So it wasn't like she was some idiot that was just screwing up. Apparently, you're only supposed to be in there for 3 minutes. She was in it for, when they found her body, she had been in it for 10 hours. So she was frozen rock solid because it gets to be negative 240 degrees Fahrenheit. So she was basically an ice cube.
Jeez.
She was found crumpled at the bottom of the machine, which is about the size of a phone booth. She had apparently
remember phone booths?
I do remember phone booths.
They used to be a thing.
You know, the only place I can actually think of where not even a phone booth, but where like a payphone is 7-Eleven in Danbury.
Really? Because they just took away the last phone booth in New York. So there's no more phone booths at all. Yeah, I saw an article about it.
Like, what happens if you don't have a cell phone? Do you have to buy a burner, steal a phone? Like, I don't get that.
I bet you there's nobody on the planet who doesn't have a cell phone who's of teenagers and up. It's like even the oldest of the old people have a flip phone or some shit. Everybody has to have a phone.
Yeah, but like homeless people don't. They would potentially use a payphone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but most of the country doesn't consider them people. So
that's sad but true.
They wouldn't have a quarter if they probably wouldn't want to waste 25 cents to call somebody. I think there'd be at least one every few blocks or whatever, just for nostalgia reasons. Come on.
I mean, at this point, when you find one, it's gonna be like a historic landmark.
Yeah.
So needless to say, she asphyxiated and then was found as an ice cube. Apparently, she had texted a friend when she was closing up the shop saying that there was a possible nitrogen leak in the machine, noting that the nitrogen appeared to be used quickly. So what they think happened was it sucked the oxygen out of the room and she suffocated in a matter of seconds because of the nitrogen leak.
That's a little rough.
And apparently, athletes use it because it's good for aiding in helping inflammation and joint pain. Like LeBron James uses it a ton. I would be petrified going into something that could kill me, goes to negative 240 degrees. Like, no, thank you. I don't care if I'm in there for 27 seconds. Nothing about that sounds good to me.
Well, I wouldn't never go in alone. I'd be like, all right, I need at least a couple people watching me, seeing what's going on.
It also says that the doors are made so they can't lock. And it was just a quote unquote freak accident. But if the nitrogen was leaking, that's a freak accident. That could happen. Somebody else could have been in there. Nitrogen leak when it's a customer and they die.
Yeah.
That's just terrible. The temperatures range from minus 166 to minus 319. I was wrong when I said minus 240. Minus 319.
Interesting.
If it's under 60, I'm bitching.
Oh, there he is. He's setting up on his phone. I can't tell if he's telling me 1 second or if he's touching his phone.
Or is he giving you the middle finger?
I don't know. Oh, there we go. I'm on YouTube also, trying to make sure the comments and the YouTube stream is like a minute or two behind. We got you. No audio. This is good content right here. So he gave us the Dikembe
Mutombo finger wag.
He's staying on the screen with no audio. And there he goes. Well, we have nothing to talk about until he gets ready, and he's on. So sweet. I have no taste test. I didn't do anything. Do you have like a snack on you?
I know we just had dinner, so I was going to save the popcorn for next week. I will tell you though, that's the Sour Patch Kids popcorn. I ended up housing it one night, a couple days later, and after eating so much of it, then it became like too much, like too sweet, too sour.
Yeah, you gotta relax on that. I don't like to finish like a whole bag. Like I could probably house a whole thing of Milanos in like 30 seconds, but I like to spread them out.
Makes them taste better that way because you're.
I didn't even notice he has the podcast T-shirt on too.
Oh, he did! Wow, look at him repping the brand.
Shoosh! Oh, can I give me Otis versus Brock Lesnar?
We couldn't get that lucky.
Ooh, I like that Austin Theory shirt. What does it say? Like All Day Theory? Lesnar in his ponytail. I'm just doing a fucking radio broadcast of Raw. If you're not watching Raw, you're watching us on YouTube. Otis and Lesnar are getting ready to go at it. I'm actually kind of excited.
What's up, bitches?
There it is.
What's up?
Chad Gable from behind. We're just talking about how Brock Lesnar is facing Otis right now.
Oh, so I feel the love. I feel like I should be like the sole focus on this show, and already I'm getting no sold by Raw.
I'm trying to. How do I put?
Yeah, can we not make Matt bigger? Jesus Christ! Nobody wants to see
that's the one. That's the one it shows. I don't know how to solo layout. Yeah, there we go.
That's the only way it should be.
That's the money shot. That's the money shot. See this?
Perfect.
Repping the brand. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Do you guys not wear your own merch? I don't understand. I know. Matt's gimmick is the black shirt, but
I don't even know if I have one. I think I just sent it to people who wanted it. I don't think I bought one for myself.
Jesus Christ, man! I got the shirt. I got the mug. I got the freaking apron.
You haven't worn it yet. I sent you the apron.
That's right. You did send me the apron. I sent you the apron. That's my go-to apron now.
I've never seen it on Snap.
This is a better quality shirt than the also Lorenzo Bros shirt that you sent me.
Because I think I sent you like the soft cotton. The other one was like a regular. Yeah, that one's much better.
This is a beautiful shirt for beautiful people.
He must not be talking about us when he says beautiful people.
No, that's why I don't want to wear a shirt with my own face on it. That's disgusting.
Why not?
Nobody wants to see that.
I always want to see it.
Well, that's true. You're a good guy, though.
So I wear this shirt like 6 out of the 7 days a week. So
what do you wear on this? You just on the 7th day, you're just naked.
Exactly, butt ass naked.
Nice.
Do you like the hat? You didn't even comment on the hat. I mean,
I don't like the logo. I like the hat though.
Yeah, I mean, look at this thing. So you got that up top, right?
Did you get that at the stadium?
Yeah. But then look at this. You got like the Apple. Nice. I mean, I don't usually wear this stuff, but Ramey, unfortunately, you haven't had the pleasure of meeting the animal Mike Batista yet.
Oh man. Have you guys even met?
No.
Yeah, but I didn't think you guys met.
No, but I think this counts. So
kind of, yeah.
It's the only way I see you, Matt. So I mean, we're at the same.
Yeah, but we unfortunately had to live with each other for like 8 years.
That's true.
I think
so. You were basically married to each other.
Basically,
and got divorced.
Yeah, we met by accident. A computer made us friends, like that Family Guy meme where it's like a computer made us friends. Like that's literally what it was.
Yeah, Matt. I don't blame you for not knowing this yet because I am the inaugural guest on the show.
Yeah.
But I could not.
Everybody else said no.
I could not give less of a shit about Family Guy. I don't understand your references, so we're gonna have to cut those out of this episode.
Perfect. So let me just give me 1 second. Perfect. So he's now muted, and we'll get on with the show. Awesome. All right, I'll allow you to talk.
So cut the season 2 of Family Guy rankings out for this episode. Like we'll skip that.
We're actually doing season 17.
Which season 17.
The quality really dipped. So I got a bunch of questions from Randy for you, Bobby. Let's save those for later.
I have a question because I'm not privy to this this Google Doc of outlines. I don't know what's going to be on the show today.
No, literally no. We have no idea.
Yeah, we have
nothing lined up.
All right, and we are live on the YouTubes right now.
Yes.
Is that about right? Okay.
Yeah.
So
I figured if somebody wants to watch, they can watch, but I doubt anybody will watch.
I figured Randy would be here. I mean, Randy's like...
I should text him and let him know at least. He's probably out on the farm somewhere.
Because I was going to say, I brought some gimmicks to the show for some of your segments that you do.
Really?
Yeah, so I didn't know if you were doing like a taste test segment this week.
No, do you have anything to taste? Because we would love to see you do
100%.
one. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, let's go.
So I went to Target today.
Target,
yeah.
Usually they have pretty good stuff. A lot of it, like I think they're selling half of their stores because everything is like on clearance. It's wild.
Really?
Yeah, the like just a ton of shit. But I'm not familiar with this energy drink brand, but it's called G Fuel, and if you could see on the can, it's Sonic flavored.
Okay, that's pretty sweet.
I don't know if this came out for the movie, and if it is, this might be expired because that movie's been out of theaters for a couple months now.
That's gonna taste like freaking rubbing alcohol, isn't it?
What's it called?
Well, it's G Fuel Peach Rings.
I tried this.
G Fuel Peach Rings energy drink. It was $2, so I have low expectations for this. So we're gonna pop this bad boy out. Do you not have like any of the German candy or anything left? Like I don't.
No, I have plenty of stuff. I just figured.
All right. Well, I don't want to be the only one here. I just wanted to fit.
You're
the show.
You're the guest. You're the star, actually.
This episode's about you.
People have had to deal with us for 34 episodes. This is
my
about
wife has had
somebody
to
else.
deal with me for almost 13 years.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if I try because I know there was like a Starburst flavored energy drink, but I don't think I've tried.
No, so that's C4. That's the one I was looking for.
Yes, C4. Have you tried Rain yet?
I haven't. I'm not a big like energy guy, energy drink person. I do like the what is it? The coconut Red Bull.
But Rain is different because it doesn't taste like the crappy energy drinks. It tastes like sort of like a soda.
I get the feeling if Sonic is on your energy drink, this probably isn't very good. So I'm going to give it the old Matt Lorenzo sniff.
Or the exact opposite because Sonic is awesome. So maybe it'll be amazing.
So
it's called Peach Rings?
Peach Rings, yes. I don't know. It's limited edition. So maybe I shouldn't have opened this. I might have sold a little bit of... Yeah, I got to save the can. I definitely smell peach.
I would hope.
But it also kind of smells like ass. I mean, it just like I'm getting nodes of ass. All right, here we go. Peach ass.
Welcome to the show, Randy. He's taking a swallow. His lips are puckering.
Taking a swallow.
It's not the first time in his life.
I usually
the last either.
Yeah.
It's all right. You can definitely taste the peach.
What about the rings? Does it have like a metal taste to it?
Maybe that's where the ass taste comes from.
Pieces of metal rings in it.
I don't know. I think it's okay. What I do like is it does. You know how like some energy drinks, they all kind of taste the same. There's that like one flavor of energy drink that you kind of get like. I don't get that in this, even though it's peach. But sometimes like even the flavored ones taste like that. For
what are the ingredients?
I would.
Does it have sugar in it? Because Rain will have 300 milligrams of caffeine, but 0 sugar.
I don't see sugar. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's just caffeine. I don't see.
So that seems to be the trend.
No. So total sugars. You can't see that. 0 grams.
That's good. That seems to be a trend with the new energy drinks. Like Bang is 0.
But also 0 protein. So this is doing nothing for me.
So yeah. So that's like Rain and Bang will give you some protein, but
this is
peach ass.
Not bad.
So they actually, I just looked this up. So they had another limited edition G Fuel Sonic the Hedgehog type drink that came out last year that was chili dog flavored.
Oh,
why?
It actually, they said like it really tastes like chili dogs. Who would want that?
I know Sonic eats chili dogs or apparently something, but like,
I don't even know.
How are you like what? No, come on.
I think for the pod, it would have been better to have a chili dog flavored drink. I mean, Peach is a little bit.
Well, I tried to get Ramey to get the bacon soda, the ranch dressing soda, the pumpkin pie soda, but he wouldn't do it.
So it seems like this Peach Rings one came out from the first Sonic movie.
Oh,
so it's stuck around actually. So they so it's no longer a limited edition. They made it like a permanent thing. So when the chili dog flavor came out last year, they said, we're thrilled to work with Sega again on our second and very real Sonic the Hedgehog inspired crossover flavor. If you're waiting for us to yell April Fools, don't hold your breath.
They had to specify very real because it's a ridiculous flavor.
G Fuel Chili Dog is the real deal. That sounds so unappetizing.
I cannot. I would try it. I'm going to look for it, but I can't imagine why anybody would try that more than once.
But also, I mean, if you're saying it's not limited edition, I feel like I need to go back to Target and ask for a $2 refund because on the can it does say limited edition.
Maybe you did get an expired one.
maybe
I'm trying to look for the date. I can't see it. But I don't know. I would give this out of 5. Solid
7 stars. What if you drank it in the Tokyo Dome? Would it be better?
6.5.
Yeah. This is a solid 3.25, I would say. 3.25, for the price, maybe it's a 4, a $2 energy drink.
That's actually a pretty good price, yeah.
But it was also kind of buried in it wasn't even with the energy drinks. It was with like the vitamin waters. So I don't know.
That did expire and they didn't have it for inventory 2 years ago.
Maybe this is what they were trying to clearance, but they couldn't find it on the shelves.
Oh my God, the Unusual Death is going to be live tonight on the podcast.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know this. G Fuel is the official drink of esports. So
I did not know that.
So I don't know if video games.
I don't know if masturbating is an esport, but then
it should be.
Yeah.
I'd get into the Olympics.
All right, Matt. I want you to try a candy though. I don't want to be like the lone wolf here. Get a candy, will you?
I have to get off screen and go find a candy.
Yeah, I want to see that sweet ass.
All right, well, you're not going to see it because I just walk off screen.
That's okay. Maybe going around.
I hate to see you go. I'd love to watch you leave.
That was the money shot right there. And look at who's in the chat. Randy Osga. That's my boy. Number 1 fan, Randy. I also don't like that I have to you see my finger going onto the screen because I have to use my phone. That's not great.
Well, sometimes when I'm on my camera, I'm leaning forward to look at something. You just see my big ass head going right to the camera.
Oh, I know we're not that close yet, Ramey, but
you probably won't be. Trust me, he doesn't get anyone close with anybody.
You got to stop with the hats.
We tell him that all the time. He looks so bad. It's so ginormous on his fucking head. He looks like a retarded Matt Blake.
I don't know if that was it cut too deep for you because you've heard this before, but
the hat was just too big.
I mean, if you're gonna wear a hat, you gotta because I know. Look at this forehead, right? So you understand. So you got to get the kind of the big hat to balance big head.
See, the problem is
his head. I think the hat was too big. The head.
Oh, but the next size down was too tight. I couldn't even fit it on my head. So I'm in that weird range. The size that I had was too big. The next size down was too small.
Just go with no hats.
Maybe what's it called? The visor. Can you rock a visor? I don't know.
Oh my God.
The full
you're better with a backwards hat too. I used to rock a backwards hat.
Yeah, I'm a backwards hat guy too.
I can't do that. All right, so I got a chocolate bar for you. It's called the Milka Choco Paws.
Before you have that chocolate bar, Matt, I want to read this tweet that I just saw. So the Toronto Maple Leafs acquired goaltender Matt Murray and 2 draft picks in exchange for future considerations. And Griff tweeted, "In what universe is this a good deal?" And now I'm happy. Wow. He's unhappy, which makes me happy.
Toronto is hilarious how bad they are. How good they are, but how they can't fucking win a playoff series. Bobby, is there a movie review podcast coming? Are you bringing that shit back?
No.
Why not?
It was way too hard to book people every week, and that lazy fuck Batista can't commit to that kind of schedule. So
once a week at night.
Yeah,
too busy watching Red Bull games.
Well, here's the thing. I'll give him credit. He's actually he's doing his road tests. He never had his license, so I got to drive the motherfucker around.
How old is he? How old are you? I can never remember if you're a year older or younger than Alex.
Well, Matt, I'm going to assume that I'm on the pod as a belated birthday present because my birthday was just last Friday.
I know, I texted you.
28 years old.
So you're...
we're old, Matt.
Wait,
we're old.
What year were you born? 93 or
94?
94. Oh, so you're the same age as Alex. Okay. So I was wrong, both.
I just, some people act their age, and then there's Alex. I love you, Alex. He's not going to watch this or listen, but
no, he won't at all. Definitely not.
No doubt.
You can tell him that I'm the better Lorenzo.
But
he's too busy filming that wrestling podcast that he hasn't done an episode for in 4 months.
Probably longer.
I'm still waiting for his other Mania videos. Like, is that? I think it's one.
I don't
know what happens. Like, I don't follow WWE, so I don't know. You're keeping me in suspense here.
Yeah, I have no idea, to be honest. All right, so I'm gonna try this fucking Choco Bar. I gotta get off my phone. All right, so you want to look up what a Milka Choco Paws is?
Milka Choco
for me?
Paws.
Choco Paws. This is in English? No, it's not in English. Oh, nice Bobby fingers.
Yeah, that I was just telling Randy that sucks. Every time I gotta see what my good buddy Randy is putting in the chat, but then you see my fat fingers. So I just,
you don't have a computer? Just open up YouTube on your computer on the side or something?
Well, I have a cardboard box on top of my laptop to even out, like, get higher to the camera. So that's what I like about Ramey. He just, whenever you tell him to search something, he's there.
He's stat boy in our group chat. What legends did we meet at? Was it 12?
Oh,
I can't remember the fucking numbers, but it was like 2011, I think 2012.
Funny enough, like the other day, I didn't really know what to do with myself. So I started watching the old Legends videos.
Oh, man.
And I shit you not, you know how you go around looking at the room, like seeing, oh, here's this guy here. I would say in each video, half of those people are dead.
The Legends or the vendors?
The Legends, yeah. Unfortunately, James Sabasis is still alive and well.
Oh, man. What about Terrence? Who was the big black dude, the security guy?
Oh, he was the man. I don't remember.
What the hell was his goddamn name? That dude was awesome.
I wonder if that guy's still working there at the hotel. Probably not.
Christian?
Yeah.
What's he up to? I still have his number.
I heard he turned on Jungle Boy.
He did, but they moved hotels to like a bigger. We need to go back to a Legends.
Anyway, this is about you, Matt.
I still have more questions. All right, what's the Choco Paws? Give us like a
German candy.
I can't eat this as a Jewish person.
Yeah, I feel that.
Which kind did you get?
The Choco Paws. Look how it kind of looks really dry.
It's a chocolate double biscuit. Irresistible delicate cream with Milka Alpine milk chocolate surrounded by 2 crispy delicious biscuits. That just sounds dry as fuck.
2 crispy delicious biscuits. Those are Bobby's butt cheeks.
It kind of looks like a dry Twix in like a patty form. I don't know what's going on there.
All right, let's give this a shot.
He's gonna choke to death on it. It's gonna be so dry.
Oh, you can. It's what are those wafer cookies that are like the plain vanilla wafers? That's what the wafer is. Yeah, it's pretty dry.
Those. That's no good.
You get more of that wafer flavor than you do the chocolate. I'm gonna pause and tell you how shitty this is. That's not terrible, but like I'm not gonna.
So it's a vanilla wafer. It's not like a chocolate wafer.
No, it's a vanilla wafer on the inside covered with chocolate.
No, thank you.
No. All right. Speaking of dessert, now did they have the dessert menu on the table and you picked it up and I called you dessert menu, or did you ask for the dessert menu? Because I can't remember. I don't think you asked for it.
No, I definitely didn't ask for it. It might have been one of those gimmicks where like the menu is always on the table, so that you go to reach the menu and then you flip it to the back and see the dessert.
And you picked it up, and me being an idiot, I just started calling you dessert menu, and then of all things stuck. The 2 most popular things about you is you're the dessert menu, and you got hammered in Brooklyn before NXT.
Here we go. Like I knew this was going to come up. Unfortunately, like I actually got hammered in Brooklyn this year, but I cannot confirm that I was actually drunk at that NXT that they claim to. Randy,
you were feeling nice.
No, I had a little buzz, but like that's not what I did in Brooklyn earlier this year, that was a complete, like, I
For
threw
what?
up
What were you in Brooklyn for?
It was like I used to follow like a movie trivia league on YouTube. It was a big thing, and they were having their first live event out of COVID, and I was just pounding vodka Red Bulls at the bar afterwards.
Oh, so you had a lot of energy while you were wasted with all the.
100%, 100%. I mixed it with a rum and Coke, and I think I had something else, and I was like feeling okay. But then, you know, by the time you walk to the train, then you got to transfer train. So I'm in the PATH station at World Trade, and if you ever, I don't think any of you guys have done it, but the PATH,
I did it with you.
Was it?
I went to see Conan.
Okay, yeah. So later on in the night, they don't run as many trains, but there'll sometimes be a train there waiting, and then they'll leave at the departed time. So me and Allie are sitting in the train, and then all of a sudden, like, I knew it was going to come out. and there's no garbage cans on the platform. I don't know if because of the homeless or whatever it is. So I literally stepped out of the train, puked my guts out onto the platform because I couldn't like do it onto the tracks. The train was already there.
At least you were on the platform and not in the train.
Right. So I guess that was a courtesy, but I feel, and me and Mike were just there coming back from the Mets game. So I was like at the scene of the crime. I didn't know if my face was on wanted posters.
Was never cleaned up. It's still there as a memorial.
I mean, there is a permanent stain on the floor that might be where it was, but it was bad. It was bad. But no, I was not drunk before NXT in Brooklyn.
The story's way less fun if we just say you weren't drunk because you were like hammering fucking that barbecue place. That shit was good.
That was a good barbecue place.
Yeah, that was good. I kind of miss Batista. I don't even know the last time I saw him.
He's thriving right now. He's actually like he's not there yet as a big shot like Adam Schefter, reporter for soccer, but he just like dropped a bomb a couple months ago on a soccer team who like I don't fucking understand soccer, so he tried to explain it to me, but like they had too many foreign players on their team, and they were going by the league rules, and nobody knew about it. And then he kind of dropped this article, and it kind of blew up, and there was like the team made a response, the league made a response. So he's kind of a big shot, but he's still a piece of shit.
There's a rule that you can't have too many foreign-born players. What?
Yeah, I think it would. I don't know. You'd have to ask him, which I wouldn't recommend because he'll tell you for a couple hours. But
I can't get into soccer.
Funny enough, he's a scumbag, but he actually is going to be my best man next year for my wedding. So
he's the best man.
He is.
I can't wait for that speech.
Yeah.
If he doesn't do the Batista thing before it, then like, what's even the point?
He was pretty like. Unfortunately, my fiance kind of let the cat out of the bag a week before. They were just like, she doesn't care about soccer, but her friend was involved in this game, and he ironically was there, and they were talking, and apparently she kind of let it slip that he was going to be my best man. So when I did tell him, he kind of knew about it already, but he's like, do you really want me to actually make a speech when I'm like 6 drinks in and just embarrassing the fuck out of you? I was like,
that's the whole point.
Yeah. I mean, that's living the gimmick for the.
I mean, Jesus Christ, Matt, when you remember at my wedding, when I got married, my brother, Jack fuck that he is, he told a goddamn story about locking me out of our house when I was a child and having me run back and forth trying to get into the fucking house.
You think I remember that? I have no idea. You didn't even think I was going to show up to your own wedding. That's so true. Thankful you didn't ask me to be in the party.
So, wow, you weren't even in the party?
He didn't think I was going to show up. His mom comes up to me and goes, "Hey, are you Matt?" Like, yeah, I've heard a lot about you. We weren't sure if you were going to be here. He didn't think you'd come. I was
no one actually thought Matt existed.
I'm like, I'm not the fucking one who is empty promises. I always kept my promises. You were the one who'd be like, "Yeah, we're going to do this," and then never do it.
That's really bad. Who showed the wedding? Mikey.
Yeah, well, that was the whole Mikey burial video that sort of like paused our friendship. We were pissed, but it was dumb, but I was fucking livid because I was like, you can't just say yes and then not show up to a wedding. They paid for that plate and shit, but we had to sit next to Chauncey and shit, so it was good. It was a good time.
That's pretty fucked up, Ramy. I can't lie. Like, You knew the guy for 8 years. You lived with him for all that time, and you're not even gonna put him in the party. Like,
thank God he didn't. I was in Hector's wedding, and it was fucking miserable.
In my defense, I had my brother.
You had a small wedding party. You had a very
small wedding party. My brother-in-law, a guy who I went to grade school with, that I was friends with for 25 years, and then somebody who's like a brother to me. And the only reason why I didn't have more was because my wife didn't want to have as many bridesmaids, so she had to like scrounge up people to be bridesmaids to get she wanted even numbers.
Got it.
Well, you have to have even numbers.
Yeah, you can't have like a mixed match.
So she didn't have any more people, or she didn't want any more people?
She didn't want any more people.
Okay.
She had exactly who she wanted. Didn't want to add any more.
I don't think either of you knew anybody else that wanted to be in it anyway.
I would have had you.
You had like 4 other friends. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was the only other person who could have possibly been in it. Thank God I wasn't, though, because it got so awkward for me. I hate it.
He's just saying that to not hurt your feelings, Matt. Like, he was never going to.
It would have hurt my feelings if he asked me, and I would have been like, "Fuck, I would have to do it."
So I'm in the position right now where I need someone else. Like, I think she's at like, because she has 2 sisters, so they have to be in the party, and then she has like 3 or 4 friends. So what I'm saying, Ramey, is the spot can be yours, buddy. So it's available. I have Venmo.
Do we have to audition?
I think this is your audition right now, and so far, so good.
Can I wear a bowler hat? But I'll get one that actually fits.
Because I'm hoping Bobby just forgets to invite Alex and I to the wedding.
It's funny, though, because Mike knows the situation. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do here. And he was like, well, why don't you have Matt and Alex as part of your party? And I'm like, I'll be lucky for them to even fucking show up.
See,
I would. No,
but it's different because they're in Connecticut. You know, it's a Thursday night wedding, so it's
Thursday night wedding.
It is.
When is the wedding? I don't even know when it is. It's not this year, right?
No, it's November 30th of next year.
So it's going to be like
the week after, but it's going to be like it's Christmas themed.
Oh my God, I keep fucking
and the place that we got, it's like for what we're paying for this place for a Thursday in November would be like a Friday in July. So it works out.
Weddings are just my worst nightmare.
Randy thought that it might have been Matt or Alex.
Also, I'm pretty sure Hector had an odd number of women on the bride side because I had to carry 2 girls with me, and he played pretty fly for a white guy as I walked out. And then I got dragged onto the dance floor at the very end of the night, and I wanted to kill myself. Literally wanted to kill myself.
That's the backup, I guess. If I can't find anybody, as the fucking Batista would be the one like with her 2 sisters on each arm. But
I'm just telling you right now. So like you have to, obviously, the DJ will have like the wedding songs and stuff that the bridal party and everything comes out to. If you do not have Dave Batista's theme song,
he's got to be he's really got to be that.
You have to have I Walk Alone play. You have to.
You're going to play some stupid ass AEW themes or some bullshit. Oh my God. Mikey was listening to that. Mikey is here right now. He's apologizing all these years later for not going to the wedding.
Wait, Mikey is in the chat right now?
Yeah, he's the
Oh my God, guru. Mikey.
Sorry about that, Ramey. I feel like shit. That's hilarious. I feel like shit for burying you.
I don't want to put my fat fingers on the screen, but I can't look at the chat. But wow, Mikey, what's going on, my man? Jesus.
I miss Mikey. I haven't interacted much with Mikey since I think it was quarantine when he was like he would go live playing Call of Duty, and he's just the most ruthless person in the fucking like chat and shit. It was hilarious. It was so much fun just watching him fucking get pissed at people. Oh, it was great. I miss Mikey. I haven't seen that kid since fucking 2015. It's disgusting to think.
It was probably like one of our. It's probably the last time might have been with me when he came down for that Legends of the Ring. Remember that?
It was a weird where it was like Mikey came, but Alex didn't. And it was like me and Mikey, and I dropped the VHSs. Matt Hardy, the VHS. I bought like 20 VHSs.
Was Alex at school or something?
He had to have been. Yeah.
Ramey, have you ever seen that video of Matt dropping the VHSs?
I don't think I have.
I tried to cover it up.
You got to pull this up right now.
It's actually pretty brilliant. All right. And Mikey posted it on his channel. So I have to go find. Oh, fuck. Let me see if I can. Legends of the Ring VHS disaster.
Can't you just?
Oh my god! It's the first thing that shows up. Yeah, I'm just gonna because it won't play the audio.
Oh, that sucks. The audio is the best part.
It's the first thing that shows up, and it is. Oh, it's on Road Dog. All right, hold on. Oh my god, look how fucking young we are. Jesus, I'm 71. So much skinnier. Holy shit.
Ramey, did you have like a username back in the day that was just like Road Dog 71 or WWE Forever 98?
Big C 186. Did not realize what Big C stood for when I made it when I was like 10.
All right, I'm gonna try to get the audio and the video on it at the same time.
Oh god, that's loud.
Look at this. This is unbelievable. That's an epic.
So that's Matt Hardy right there.
Do you guys know each other? The man's just got really quiet. Scotty Too Hottie. Legends.
He was talking to Scotty Too Hottie.
It's unbelievable he was filming at this moment. It's just perfect. I have all those fucking VHSs in my hand.
The way you're holding them.
The payoff is going to be worth it.
I forgot how long this actually was.
It's like 50 seconds or something like that. It just feels like forever.
Longer than a sex life.
Way longer.
Is that Matt crying in the background?
I wish I still had those, but I sold them. See, you can see it's already off balance.
Why'd you take one hand off, Matt? What was that? Why are you doing that?
I had to probably scratch my ass or some shit. Oh my god, how long did we fucking record them talking? Jesus.
I mean, this was an iconic interaction. It was Matt Hardy and Scotty Too Hottie.
I gotta see what year this was, too. Oh, oh my god, your dad. Pops.
Oh, yeah. Pops.
Fuck
him. He's still walking.
Here we go.
We're gonna see a Hardy Boys reunion soon? On Black It is. We should have been in the car by now. You said Hardy Boys reunion tonight.
We should have been in the car by now.
Hardy Boys reunion, and I just jizzed. This is from 9 years ago.
2013.
Oh my god.
Wow.
We're gonna see. We hadn't even seen a Hardy Boys reunion at that point. For God's sake, that's how long ago it was.
So good.
Is Mikey still in here?
Ramey, would you have been the person like to tag along, or would you actually have met people, like pay to meet like Kamala or something?
Have you not heard the Brutus the Beefcake story?
No, I haven't.
I went to a Legends of the Ring with Matt, and I think we met the Bella Twins.
Yeah, we met the Bella Twins.
We met the Bella Twins. Okay, just Matt.
This was
ruined my life.
I think I had the Droid X at the time, and it was on its last legs. So we took the picture of Brutus, and it never saved or it deleted off of my phone. And he refused to go back and just be like, "Hey, listen, my phone fucked up. Let's take it."
I was too much of a pussy. Brutus the Barber Beefcake was my favorite.
You still have his autograph, or did you even get an autograph?
I still have the autograph.
What was it? An 8x10?
No, it was a magazine.
Oh,
yeah.
Did he personalize it?
No, he did not. It was just like scribble. He was probably drunk at the time.
But like, he's been at a convention like every single month for like the last 12 years we could have gone to, but no, never. I think
I can probably go to Chipotle right now, and he's probably sitting there like waiting for somebody to talk to him, like Virgil.
I wish.
Oh, man.
Imagine just Brutus.
I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit disappointed in you two when you didn't go to the '90s con.
I know,
because I think that day in the life would have been incredible. No, just like walking around and just being stupid. I mean, that's what you guys do best.
Why didn't we? You should have come. You're more likely to do something.
That's true, but what was it in Connecticut?
Yeah, it was in Hartford.
It was Hartford.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a drive, you know.
But that was a hell of a fuck. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you probably could have come here, and then we could have gone.
But you know, Biden and his gas prices, I couldn't afford it.
Yeah, I was having that talk today with somebody at work, and I was like, "You know, it's not the fucking president."
But the thing that pisses me off the most about that is now I think we're 27 consecutive days of gas prices going down. Nobody's saying, "Great job, Biden. Thanks for doing that." Like, fuck off, you right-wing lunatics.
Well, they're all like, "Well, how come gas prices were so much better under Trump?" I'm not sure. Maybe because we weren't driving.
I didn't leave my house for like a year.
I remember during quarantine, it was like $1.50 or something. It's like, this is great. Yeah, go Trump.
It was ridiculous. I think it's like $4.39 right here around the apartment, which isn't bad at all. I mean, I think we hit $5 exactly, and then it just came back down. But
let me see. because Randy asked a bunch of questions. Let me find one to ask.
It's my guy. Of course he did.
He was literally the only person who answered the Instagram thing. All right, let me just. He also texted me questions, so I have literally like endless questions from Randy.
Do I get to pick my bracket too? Like, are we doing a bracket today?
Yeah, we'll do one. All of a sudden, like, forgot how to use Instagram. All right. If you could be the owner of any sports team, what would it be and why? I'm assuming which one of your favorite teams?
Well, the Mets ownership isn't a problem anymore, which is nice.
Yeah, but let's say you have the same money the owner does. Whatever owner you choose, you have the same finances for the team.
Yeah, but I like the direction of the Mets. I like the direction of the Eagles. So by process of elimination, yeah, I think if Jalen doesn't work out this year, we're moving on and we're in a good spot to do that.
He's like the best worst quarterback ever. He's skewed because he's so good in fantasy, but he's like not actually good, and I can't figure out if he's the answer or not.
Yeah, I definitely soured on him this past season. So I guess by process of elimination would be the Devils, because I'm sick of this 12-year rebuild we've been in. So it's I guess it would be the Devils, honestly.
That's probably who I would.
I think you and I had talked about that, Matt. And you
they're worth the least, but that would be the most fun for me.
You'd be the most gratifying to get them a championship.
We didn't talk about though. The Devils drafted a kid from Fairfield in the 4th round, Charlie Letty. The article said he was in Westport, where I work at the time, stuck in traffic when his phone was blowing up saying congratulations. So he'll be part of the 2038 Devils who might win the cup that year.
Yeah,
we've literally since 2012 we've been in a rebuild for all but 1 year.
It's ridiculous. And
the Bill the Butcher year.
Oh, I love Bill the Butcher. The best part about going to the Devils games now is the nachos. I swear,
Did you even get them last time?
I might have, but I did at the beginning of the season. I went to the first 4 home games, which was just absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why I did that to myself, but I don't remember if the one we went to was the one I had a stomach ache at and I didn't get them.
I don't think you got the nachos that time.
Okay, because then the other 3 times I did, because these nachos are the best nachos on the friggin' planet, Ramey. You got to come down. Me and Matt, we go every year to the home opener. I'm making the decision right now. You are coming this year.
No he also would have to drive himself.
Matt and I went to Devils games before. There was just one time we left.
How many did we go to?
4 or 5, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we literally left at 3:00 and we missed half the first period.
It was early
because
3 o'clock.
It was literal standstill traffic. We didn't move for an hour. I don't remember what it was, but we literally missed half the first period. I was fucking livid.
And it should only take an hour. What was an hour and a half to get there?
And that's not even my worst Devils home game experience. I went to one after Legends where we got shut out by the Flyers, and then I ripped my front bumper off in the parking lot, and I had to have a tow back from Newark. Absolute fucking worst.
Matt, he wouldn't just be experiencing the game. The best part of game day is the buffet.
That is valid. Very true.
Ramey, how many times have you been to a buffet with Matt?
Never.
Okay.
Did we never we never went to one at all?
No. We used to go to Denny's at 3 a.m., but
I can't exactly explain his strategy.
I don't have a strategy. I get full immediately. I'm the worst buffet eater on the planet.
Like
9 pieces of pizza.
Usually the ones we go to, the one that is our go-to now, it has that hibachi station. So you give them the hibachi, they'll make it for you.
Because you have to talk to somebody. I don't want to do. Maybe if you order me something,
dude, you just give them the plate and they make it right there. You don't have to talk to them. But
I gotta tell them what I want.
There's you literally take it out of a little bucket thing and put it on the plate, and then you give the plate to the guy, and then he cooks it. But there's 20 different 30, 40, 50 different choices that Matt can have. But what does he do? He basically eats a whole fucking pizza pie.
It's the best
of Chinese buffet
pizza. Yeah, for some reason it's just so delicious. I love it.
I don't understand it. It's the gimmick. I get that, but there's
I do eat some stuff. I'll have those fucking Chinese
the donuts.
Those things.
Oh, those are good.
Sometimes I'll get half the time I get shit and I'm I eat a little bit of it and I'm no.
Randy wants to know if it's better than the casino buffet.
The casino buffet at Mohegan was such a disappointment. It was just not that good.
See, I've obviously been to Mohegan a bunch of times. That buffet is like hidden, so you have to like really.
It's like ginormous, and there was a huge selection. And I just remember being so disappointed that it was not that good. I want to try it again, but it's like I can go to Pepe's or Bobby's Burgers.
I would say you'd probably go to Bobby's Burgers Palace and then get a pizza and put the pizza on top of the burger.
It's not. There was one time we went to Pepe's and because it takes forever there. So I told the server, I was like, we're getting a large cheese. Can you put that in? So we waited for like 20, 30 minutes. Waiter came over halfway through. Was like, no, we already placed our order, whatever. She never placed our order. So we sat there for like 45 minutes and then we left and got a burger. I yelled at the woman. I was like, thank you so much for not doing that. Appreciate it. And I'm like never rude to people. I was fucking livid.
I'm actually an elite member at a casino in Atlantic City. I'm such a I don't know how they calculate it, if it's actually like money spent or it's time at the machines. But like I'm on vacation this week and I was like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do? It's like, oh yeah, go down to Atlantic City for a couple days because I get a free room and they'll give me like food. And
how much have you won?
Nothing. I've never won anything. I've never broken even.
Is this like the casinos from like Vegas Vacation where it's like guess the number or shit? If they're giving you a free room.
Well,
which hand is the coin in?
Exactly.
It's the Hard Rock in Atlantic City, and so I usually they give me show tickets. Like last month, we went. It wasn't free; we paid for it, but we went to see John Mulaney, and it was stayed there a couple days. It's comped. It's everything. I feel like a big dick around there. So we'll be going down there Thursday until Saturday. But I'm saying you guys got to come down because I know fucking Vince runs Boardwalk Hall sometimes for house shows.
Well, I'm pretty sure the National is coming to Atlantic City.
Really? Is that the card show or?
Yeah, it might be this year. Holy shit! Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves.
Are you still into cards? I know you.
I mean, I would go to that just to find Devil's cards and shit. The collector's show. Oh my god, it's fucking July 27th.
Wow.
That's in 2 weeks.
Oh fuck me.
Where is that? Is that at the Showboat or Boardwalk Hall?
That's on a Wednesday too.
Oh god. Yeah, it's Wednesday through. Hold on, where is it?
It's probably going to be at the Showboat because the Showboat it doesn't have casinos. It's just like a hotel plus it has a huge arcade. But I think one of the horror conventions is always there. Yeah.
Oh, it's just going to piss me off because I can't fucking find it.
Well, as you're looking that up, Matt, they've announced a few people for the Home Run Derby.
Ooh.
Pete Alonso.
Let's go.
Ronald Acuna Jr. And this is the dumbest Albert Pujols is in the motherfucking home run.
Nice.
The dude has 5 fucking home runs. He's going to end up winning All-Star Game MVP. I'm calling it now.
It's bad enough that he's actually at the All-Star Game, but to put him in the home run derby, that's ridiculous.
He's going to hit nothing but ground balls.
He's going to break his hip trying to swing for the fences.
He's a legend. Don't get me wrong. He's one of the greatest players of all time. You can tell he hasn't done steroids since he's awful now.
I think I'm going to send this to Ramey and have him find out where the fuck this is.
Yeah, why are you struggling so bad with this?
Because it's pissing me off. I'm trying to listen to him talk about the home run. I still have the G Fuel Energy fucking page open because it just says Atlantic City.
Isn't there a whole website for the National? It would probably say on a poster or something.
Because it just says, it says Atlantic City Convention Center. Where the fuck is that?
So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the Boardwalk Hall.
I gotta text Alex right now.
One Convention Boulevard in Atlantic City.
He's not gonna go. He doesn't go anywhere.
How
many times have I invited him down to do something?
Well, he doesn't want to go to the Devil's. But all of our friends we would go to the National with, we're not friends with anymore.
Oh, well, then there you go.
Because they're all pieces of fucking garbage.
Name names.
No.
Pussy.
You know who they are.
Yeah, I do.
He goes, were we ever going to go? So we talked about this actually, we did talk about it when we were still friends with all those pricks.
So did it take a year off or something? Is this the first one back or?
No, I think they were there last year. He says he's
in Atlantic City.
No, there was one in, I think it was Chicago last time.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I mean,
we were also talking about going to SummerSlam, but I don't know.
Where's that this year?
Nashville.
How the fuck would you want to go to Nashville? What's down there?
Nashville's cool.
Fuck that. It's fucking cool for COVID. That's what that's cool for.
He's right.
I'm pretty sure, like, my sister-in-law had her whole, like, they went down there a month or two ago, and I'm pretty sure they got COVID down there and just didn't do anything. They were just out partying. Because when you're in Nashville, who gives a fuck? Like, all those people down there, if you're going to Nashville, just assume you're going to get COVID.
Are we throwing in Tennessee? Well, Stephen Lynch has a great song about how shitty and crappy Tennessee is.
I don't know. Give me more questions, Matt. Jesus Christ.
Well, we started talking about other shit.
Well, we have dead air. Is this acceptable on this stat rant? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, well, it is. We're live, so who cares?
Here's the problem. Like, and I've watched all episodes. I just feel bad for Raimi most of the time because, like, you just
because of his face.
No, I mean that, but the hats.
Look at you in your different colored hats.
But like Raimi, he just like stomps all over you, especially in the brackets. That's why I want to do a bracket. Like,
he's not assertive.
No, you're just too fucking stubborn. You're too goddamn stubborn.
Well, because most of your opinions are like awful.
Well, here's the thing. This is why this is the perfect time to do a bracket because literally it's 2-1 either way. So,
you're just gonna gang up on me even if it's the not.
No, not necessarily. I feel like he's gonna be objective. I feel like he's gonna be objective.
Well, I was just gonna give you guys the bracket. We don't need 3 opinions. We can just use 2.
No, we do. 100%.
No, we need 3 opinions.
All right. Well, this is a quintessential random as fuck Randy question. What's your favorite wedding you've been to? I've been to 2 in the last like 20 years, and they were yours and Hector's.
Oh, it's got to be Hector's then, right?
I mean, I knew more people at his.
But you weren't in the wedding party at mine. You're welcome.
I know, but at least I was busy. We didn't have like that 58-hour break in between the fucking ceremony and the goddamn cock hour.
Why'd you go to the ceremony? I didn't even want to go to the ceremony. Love you, wife.
We also left our. I'm pretty sure I left an umbrella at that church, so you could compensate me for that. I don't know why I had it. I guess I'm assuming it was raining.
Yeah, it rained.
I mean, that's a good excuse to have an umbrella, Matt.
But I don't know why I would have even cared. And then the one picture we took, my tie was like askew to the side, and I used that as like my LinkedIn picture, like I gave a shit about anything. It's like this is one time I'm putting on a suit. Let me use this on every fucking social media possible.
I mean, I appreciate the question because, well, number one, I'll answer it. It was last year. It was my buddy's wedding. It was just so over the top with food and drinks. I had a ton of fun there, but
the dessert menu loves the food.
Oh yeah, I mean the cocktail hour was literally a country, like each country all over like this huge ballroom. So you had like sushi, and then there was American side, which like hot dogs, and it was.
Did the Chinese side have pizza?
Yes, just for you, Matt Lorenzo pizza. But I do appreciate this question because I'm pretty sure Randy is privy to the fact that I am engaged. I do have a wedding coming up. So I think this is a backdoor like way to try to get an invite. And yes, Randy,
he already said that he said he wants to crash it.
You don't have to, Randy, you don't have to crash it. You are invited.
How many people are you inviting? Is it like a big wedding?
Well, the minimum is 135. We're probably around 140 just to send out like. Yeah, this is what these places do. I mean, even if you don't reach the minimum, they'll just like tack on a bunch more like food and stuff, like food stations.
Yep.
But we do need people. So Randy, if you want in, you're in, buddy. No problem.
That would be
Raimi, I'm still on the borderline with you.
But Randy's like he'll go dancing. I'm sitting at the fucking table, not moving, just eating.
No, you won't. No,
awkwardly.
You're not
getting me. No,
100%.
I already got dragged by like Hector's cousin and somebody else and his sister maybe.
Listen,
and I was like, "This is terrible. I hate it." It's on film somewhere too, which I've actually never seen the wedding photos either. They're lost somewhere. I never saw them.
Listen, no one would suspect the groom of roofing the guests, so
I would. I know the groom.
I'll just slip it into your fucking Aquafina or whatever the hell you left in my car for 5 months.
Oh yeah, that's right. All right,
it was just on the door.
Is it still there?
No, I eventually threw it out. It was
All right. So how about this? If you could be on any sports team from the past, what would it be and why? I mean, right off the bat, I'd think of the 98 Yankees would be pretty fucking cool.
That's exactly what I was thinking too.
Maybe like the 2000 Devils, 2003 Devils.
I mean,
maybe the
none of the Giants Super Bowl teams.
I don't think I'd be good on foot. Maybe as like a water boy. What about the 2022 Knicks? Last season's Knicks. Anybody want to be on the Knicks?
You could probably start for the Knicks.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I definitely go the 86 Mets because number one, I win a World Series, and number two, I have a shitload of cocaine.
That's true. I forgot David Cohn was not on the 86 Mets.
No.
Still in Kansas City.
Yeah. Cocaine and women. I mean, what more can you ask for the 80s? Except AIDS. I guess AIDS is
the 98 Yankees, you get to go party with Wells and Cohn. Like, holy shit.
But they're all roid raging and shit. I don't want to be on that.
So Randy also asked, who was your celebrity crush? So former celebrity crushes. It can't be your current celebrity crush.
Ooh.
Although, I mean, it could be whoever. Who was your first celebrity crush?
That's
a better question.
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
That was your first one? You didn't have one when you were like a fucking preteen?
Okay, when I was a preteen. Okay,
yeah, like
y'all gonna.
I'm not obviously a famous person, not like Betty Sue from fucking
Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. Yep.
I think mine was I'll give anybody. Well, actually, Raimi might know this. Do you know who played Alex Mack? Do you know what her actual name is?
Oh my god, I know. I can picture her. I cannot think of her actual name though.
Larissa Oleynik. I was obsessed with her and Alex Mack. I was just like in love with her. I think that was my first crush.
Secret
probably 94, so I was 8.
I would say Mae Young, circa 1999.
I mean, you saw her titties.
She gave birth through a hand too. I mean,
and you saw her titties at the Royal Rumble. So
she did.
I just remember. Pretty sure her nipples were like black, and I was like, "What is happening right now?"
No, it was probably Hillary Duff.
Oh, that's a good.
Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire.
What a babe.
Still
is a babe.
I was so obsessed with Sarah Michelle Gellar that when I was like 12 or 13, we went to Myrtle Beach on a family vacation.
Was she there?
No, but we went into like this random shop because they have all these random shops. You just get these little tchotchke shit and stuff. They had a life-size cardboard cutout of Sarah Michelle Gellar, and I made my mom buy it for me. And it came back, and we drove to Myrtle Beach. So it's sitting there in the car in the back seat with me.
Oh my God, what were you doing back there?
You don't want to know.
Chris, where's your hand?
I had one of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I had one of Diesel and The Undertaker.
I had one of Bob Saget when he was Danny Tanner in Full House.
And then Trish.
Rip.
Those things were cool back in the day.
Ooh, Trish might actually be the winner. Trish Stratus.
Trish. Sunny when she wasn't a.
Oh my God, I was obsessed with. She's probably the hottest diva there's ever been. Like 96 Sunny, 97 Sunny. Oh my God, insane.
This is a good segue to a stat that Randy sent me. So
about Sunny, how many DUIs she's had?
There's not enough time in the day for that. This is from MSNBC News. They did a 100-hour study of WWF wrestling in 1998. In 100 hours of WWF wrestling, how many crotch gestures were there?
Oh my God, thousands. I'm going to say, and how many hours? 100?
100 hours in 1998.
Oh, I feel like 1,000 is a decent guess. 412.
No, there's got to be more than that.
Yeah, but it was only really DX, right? Who else signaled to their crotch in 1998?
Yeah, but I mean, think about how many times Shawn Michaels would do it in one segment.
That's true, but he was gone by the time March rolled around.
I'm going to go 728.
Even if you added both of yours together.
So it is like way over 1,000. Like 1,500?
1,658 crotch gestures.
That's incredible.
How many obscene phrases?
Oh, my God.
I wonder if it's more or less.
This one surprised
me. More.
Seems
it's
you
more.
Think so? What counts as obscene though? Back then it was just like fucking obscene phrases.
I'm gonna go $13.45.
You only think it's a little bit more? I was going to go like 2,800. I'm going to say 1539.
Yeah, but like you said, like what is obscene?
This is the surprising one to me. Only 434.
Yeah, so what are they counting as obscene then? Where she's basically like, "Fuck you, you're a bastard."
Now this leads us to the last one. This is the last one. 100 hours.
When did this study happen? In 98 or did it was recent?
This looks like it was in 1998 because the screenshot of it looks like it's like 25 years old.
It's hilarious.
So, how many middle fingers?
Probably in between. Austin was good for a bunch.
Yeah.
Vince was good for some.
But when he does the double bird, that counts as 2, right? So he never really went with the 1. It was always the double.
I feel like they only counted as 1. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
yeah, because there weren't that many people who did it. So I'm going to say like in the entire year.
When did Stone Cold have his neck surgery? Was that 99?
Yeah, he missed 99. Yeah. 1998. I feel like I'm going to say in the 500 range. But that seems low. That seems low. Because he probably did, if they counted it once a night, he was probably in 2 segments.
You're talking twice a night then.
I'm going to say, all right, 409.
$1, Bob.
408.
No, I'll go 576.
You are both vastly overshooting it. 157.
Oh, Steve, what were you doing, man?
So that's like just a little bit more than 1 an hour.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
I mean, who else?
Nobody else really gave the finger.
You know? It was pretty much just Vince to Austin.
Austin and Vince. Yeah, or Shane once. All right. So here's a hockey question from Randy. What do the Devils need to do to make the playoffs?
Fire the coach.
That would be nice.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
They're finally, if they get decent goaltending this year, they're going to contend for a playoff spot. And they have to stay healthy. That's like fucking paramount. Jack Hughes needs to stay healthy.
I'm just so sick of like drafting in high positions and then waiting 3 or 4 years for any kind of results.
Well, what
can
sucks
we just
is that
buy somebody?
Luke Hughes is ready to play now, but he's going back for another year. So like not this season, the next season, look the fuck out.
But it's always like next season. Next season. Like I want.
Well, did you watch the draft?
I was fucking no. Who watches the NHL draft?
You had to watch. We're picking second.
Yeah. So what? I'll see it on Twitter.
Awful. Yeah.
I don't even know where to find that. Is it on ESPN? Is it on?
It was on ESPN.
It was on ESPN. They took fucking Slavkovsky. Right? Kyle Bravlovsky went first, and it fucking ruined everything. That's who we needed. We couldn't make the trade for fucking DeBrincat because we're fucking cheap. That's my only guess because all they had to give up was 3 fucking draft picks. We need Johnny Gaudreau basically to even have a shot.
I like what Fitzgerald has done.
I don't think he's as bad as a lot of people. Like a lot of people think it's super easy to just pull off trades and shit.
Yeah,
do all that stuff.
Like I think he's better with the trades. Like I think he makes good trades, but I don't know if it's him or if it's the ownership just not wanting to spend the money. But like. We spent it on Dougie.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. I don't know how we can still like
I feel like the ownership is like that's why they traded for I can't even pronounce his name. It's not Vanek, Vitek something or other.
When I was reading, like he's like, a timeshare goalie. Like
he was supposed to be their starter. Everyone was like, yeah, they'll get rid of fucking other guy. And so I think it's good. Plus if Blackwood is even like remotely decent, we'd have a decent we also still have Bernier, I think.
But I don't trust like these owners that own multiple teams. Like,
well, he owns like
one in every sport, right?
Yeah.
Like, so he just didn't he buy like the Broncos or something?
Well, the Fanatics dude just sold his shares to focus on Fanatics, so he's sort of out.
Did you know Will Smith is an owner of the New Jersey Devils?
Really?
Yeah. Him and Jada own a portion. They were like part of that ownership group with Blitzer.
Do they also own part of the Sixers?
You would think, but I don't know if that's true. But if you look on the Devils website, they are listed as owners of the Devils.
Whenever somebody talks shit about one of our players, keep our defenseman's name out your fucking mouth and then slap. Fuck. All right, we're an hour in. How about a bracket? Or do you want to say facket? All right, I'll let Bobby pick the bracket.
Let's do everything. Let's do everything, Matt. Let's go a marathon here. I don't have anything better to do.
All right.
I know you do the hour and a half bullshit. Like, listen,
nobody wants to listen to the fucking long ass podcasts.
Well, that's what you have me on here for. Like, you don't think they're going to listen for me, the first guest on that rant? Come on.
No, probably not. All right, I'll let you pick. Here we go. We got best hangover moves, the best feelings, kind of like that one. Worst parts of being alive, which is just basically being alive.
I think Matt made that bracket.
Yeah, it's just breathing. The biggest scams, worst red things, interesting. Biggest weirdos, I'm actually number 1.
I'm a 2 seed.
The worst states,
Texas, Florida.
The coolest moves or things. I know I said I'll let Bobby pick, but I kind of like.
There's already too many options. I've forgotten about half of them.
How about the worst parts of being alive?
That's good.
All right, you ready?
Let's do that. Yeah.
Number 1 seed, paying taxes.
That is pretty shitty.
Pretty good 1 seed. The 16 seed, I think significant other asking you to get something right when you sit down.
Oh my god.
That is pretty annoying.
That's terrible, but that's not a shitty reason to be alive. I mean,
could you imagine your life is so bad your life is so perfect that that's the one thing that's the worst part about being alive?
Yeah, I just get home. I finally sit down. Hey, can you get me that? Blow my head off.
Fuck you! I'm killing myself. And it's also this meme kid.
Oh yeah. I mean, I guess I'd go taxes. I wouldn't kill myself over that. That's more annoying than anything, but
yeah, 1 seed moves on. All right, 8 and 9. Dealing with humidity, I fucking hate. And then
I thought you said dealing with humans at first.
Yeah, I would.
That too.
That's the worst part of being alive. Number 9 seed. Fear of dying. I don't.
How is that a 9 seed though?
I'm not afraid of dying. I fucking welcome it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't. As long as I can if I could die in my sleep, I'd probably sign up for that tomorrow because it's like it's no better way to go out. No pain, nothing. You just fall asleep and that's fucking rot in the ground later.
I don't know if you guys feel this way, but like for certain people, aren't you like happy that they're dead? Like,
but it's not socially acceptable to say that or to say that you deserve to die because there are a lot of people on this planet right now who don't deserve the oxygen. That's the phrase I use.
How often I get 12-hour bans, 1-week bans on Twitter for telling somebody they should fucking die.
So are we going with humidity?
100%.
I hate that. All right, so here's the 5 seed that should be the 2 seed at least. Other people.
I am.
And then 12. All right, I don't just moving. Like, yeah, moving sucks.
Sucks.
But there was a thing where it was like, now that you're in your 30s, if you're moving, fucking hire people. Friends don't want to do that shit. Like when Hector and I moved me here, like never again. Somebody, I'll pay you to do that shit. That was awful. That was so bad.
Moving ruins friendships. And then it's like, do you just like buy them dinner? Like, and what's the dinner? Is it a steak? Is it like fucking Wendy's Hector, 4 for $4?
I bought Hector barbecue. Have you heard the Mitch Hedberg joke? I help my friend stay put. It's a lot easier than helping him move. Whenever he'd lift up shit, I would tell him to put it down. Like that's much better. Like moving sucks, but other people are way worse. So I vote for 5 seed. All right.
Concur.
4 seed, paying bills, which I feel like you could have put with taxes, but
kind of.
The 11 seed is delays of any kind.
Ooh.
The thing I hate most in life, besides you two, is sitting in traffic. Like, I can't put into words how much I hate that, but it doesn't cost me any money other than like gas. So I feel like paying bills is probably the way to go.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, it just, a lot of times, they'll just automatically take it out of your account and send you a fucking email like, hey, we took $75. Like, great, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say paying bills. Nothing from Raimi, though. So
yeah,
I guess he likes bills.
No complaints.
All right, number 3. Ooh, this one hits. It's gonna hit Raimi and I pretty hard. Number 3 seed is aging.
Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
I feel like since I work with a lot of like younger people, I feel old. I also work with a lot of really old people too. So I'm like in the middle.
I feel like working with younger people should make you feel younger.
No, because I'm I'm like, my friend Carlos was born the year we graduated high school. And I'm like, what the fuck? He was the
Your
first
friend
baby.
Carlos.
He was the first baby born in Fairfield County in 2004. It was literally like a race in the hospital. And
Did you find him on Grindr?
They got, holy shit, Ramey. I'll give you 58 guesses who just texted me right now.
Who just texted you?
It's somebody that we both know.
Somebody that we both know.
I'll just sit here and be quiet.
Is it Bowers?
No, fuck that guy. I defriended him.
Mitch?
No. How is Mitch your first guess? You're close.
Bill.
No.
I'm out of guesses.
Further away now. No, you're not. You know this guy.
It's Nathan. Nathan.
Correct. You're so close with Mitch. Somebody you actually know who's not Mitch.
You're gonna have to tell me.
What the fuck does that even mean?
You've seen him naked.
Oh, Kiak. Wow, Kiak. What the hell's Kiak?
Let me read this text on air because we sort of talked about the Devils. Hey there. So quick question for you. I won my son and I tickets to see Dude Perfect at Prudential Center. Trying to get an idea of where the tickets are, but can't seem to see it on Ticketmaster, and I only root for good hockey teams. Fuck you, Kiak. I'm pretty sure the seats are Loft Club seats, section 24. I'm pretty sure those are good. Bobby, any?
I have no idea.
Loft Club seats.
I would think that they would be club seats.
Section 24 is like in the middle. That's like the buffet areas, right?
It's either like club or maybe floor seats because everything else is like 100 or 200. But I'm more concerned about like what is Dude Perfect like.
And when did he get a son?
What is that?
Wait, you don't know what Dude Perfect is? Are you not on the internet at all? The Trick Shot guys, they're like massively famous. They had like their own TV show. You've never heard of Dude Perfect?
No.
Like the most incredible trick shot fuckers on the planet.
It's all fake.
Oh my god, you guys! Do you know who Mr. Beast is, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm not stupid. Like me.
Thank you.
Hey, in my defense, my wife and her sister had never heard of Mr. Beast either.
I think your whole family might just be dumb. I don't. Mr. Beast is literally like the most famous person on the internet right now.
Have you ordered a Beast Burger? Matt?
No, there's actually one close, I think, but I did order his chocolate. I mean, you know that you actually watched the show.
By the way, speaking of ordering things, I do have a rant, but we'll finish.
Oh shit! You didn't tell me that. All right, hold on.
There is no like format to this. I'm just free balling.
But you didn't even let me know. You just said you. I don't know. I forget what the phrase was. You said you were coming
like
loaded or some shit.
I'm coming prepared.
All right. So the 14 seed is awkward teenage phase, which I think I'm still in, just not a teenager anymore. I mean,
I gotta go aging.
Aging sucks. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
I think I started gray hair when I was like 20.
I started losing my hair when I was 14.
I've been aging for a while. All right,
I guess
this is a really low 6 seed or really misseeded 6 seed. Working, like
that's terrible.
I actually really enjoy my job now, and I still would rather not work. Like, come on, how's that not like a 2 seed?
I wish I was a stay-at-home dad, except with no kids and just stay at home
by yourself.
I want to be a stay-at-home cat dad.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I kind of am since I work from home. So I mean,
this also seems misseeded. Getting dumped. That sucks too. But what would you rather do? Get dumped or have to go to work every day?
Well, I mean, the situation I'm in right now, I guess it would kind of suck to get dumped.
That's true.
Yeah.
But what would you rather do if you had the choice? You don't ever have to work again, but she dumps you.
But like, where am I getting my money from if I'm not working? Did I hit the lottery? Like, what's going on here?
We'll go with that. You have enough income you're basically getting the exact same income from work, but you don't have to work.
Well, I don't really get paid enough, so that doesn't really help me, Matt.
Nobody does.
Yeah. I guess. Fuck, Ramey, what do you think?
I would say working because getting dumped, especially when you're married, getting married, it doesn't put you in a good mental spot. Then you're gonna want to fucking kill yourself anyway. So you don't want to get dumped.
But here's where I am with the brackets, right? Is this a personal thing or is it like a generalization?
I think we
like
take
generally
it mostly
getting
as generalized.
Okay, then I would say working then, because I don't want to like just pick like getting dumped for me because God forbid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd say working then.
Plus, also, if you get dumped, you usually can get over it. Like working every day, if you're in a shitty job, you're just miserable every day. I've been there. It sucks.
Yeah, if you didn't kill yourself already after getting dumped.
Yeah. All right. 7 versus 10. So number 7 seed is pets dying.
Oh.
I still think my dog is super old, so I'm every day. When she doesn't move, I will go bother her to make sure she's not dead.
My cat's only 9, and if she's sleeping, I don't see her like chest moving up and down. I have to go closer, be like, okay, she's alive. We're good. We're good.
Yeah. I feel like this could just be anybody dying, because I'm always like, I'm gonna get the call one day where it's like, hey, dad died or some shit. I'm like, I would rather die first. I don't want to deal with that.
Mike, look what Mikey just put in the chat.
Matt knows nothing about getting dumped since he's been with a woman. Since he's never been with a woman. That's actually true. But I've been dumped by plenty of guys, Mikey. You know this. Come on. It didn't say being dumped by a woman, you fucking piece of shit.
Well,
it said being dumped.
I heard through the grapevine that the reason why Mikey doesn't talk to you is because Snuka approached you instead of him.
Very true. Very true. I did get to lick the foot, so. So pets dying is the 7 seed, and number 10 is having to watch your weight. Bobby knows about it. He's gone on diets before. I've never actually gone on a diet, but he's done
that hits a little too close to home because I'm I can lose it pretty fast, but I can also put it on faster.
Bobby's like the Jonah Hill of rant.
Yeah, not great.
I mean, you've lost weight since like the Legends days. Like if you look at that picture when we first met, you look much better now.
I think I just grew into my face.
You also have a beard, which is pretty hot. Yeah,
that too.
So what's worse?
I think a pet dying is worse, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I guess. I don't want to.
That's a pretty good matchup. But having to watch your weight kind of sucks too. It's like you can't eat anything, but there's both of them suck. So
yeah, but
we're just going with a higher seed.
Who's forcing you to watch your weight?
Your doctor.
The doctor from the doctor.
I'm watching my weight go up. So we're going with pets dying.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't have a doctor. Jesus protects me.
The number 2 seed, food that tastes good, being bad for you. Interesting way to phrase that. And then number 15 is best friend fucking your girlfriend and not remembering your name.
I think we're getting an upset here.
100%.
But I don't understand why it says best friend fucking your girlfriend and not remembering your name. What is that?
Is this coming from Barstool again? Because whoever
They're
did
all
this,
Barstool, yeah.
Okay, this guy has problems. He must have seen some shit. Because that's oddly specific.
That's like one thing where it was like, if I'm close with somebody and their wife or girlfriend was like, "Oh, I want to have an affair with you," like no chance. Or if you offered your wife or girlfriend up to me and was like, "I want you to do this," no chance. Because if you change your mind and you're like, "That was a mistake," your friendship's ruined forever.
Yep.
Like you're fucked.
I mean, I am a cuck, Matt.
I'm sorry, no. Even if you wanted it, nope, can't do it. Because if you change your mind, you ruin that friendship. No turning back after that. I'll fuck you, but I won't do.
Okay.
Sorry,
but can you fuck me and then she watches, or you not?
That's fine. Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's fine. I just won't fuck her because then if you.
What if she's involved?
No, because no.
Finger up the butt.
Nope, you can't do anything because if you get pissed at it, and you'll hate me forever. Can't do it.
I'm going.
So we're going 15 seed upset. All right.
100%.
Paying taxes versus dealing with the humidity. I mean, who's beating paying taxes?
I'm beating it right now. It's dealing with humidity. 100%.
Yeah, I'm saying
you would rather pay taxes every year out of your fucking income that's already too small than dealing with the humidity.
Yes. 100%.
Yes, Ramey, this is what we're 100%. Talking about right now. I'm here for you, Ramey. You're taking the upset. You have been outvoted, Matt.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a personal preference. Paying taxes is worse, but I would rather pay taxes than deal with the humidity too.
Okay.
But I just feel like that's a stupid choice.
No, here's where I'm going to counter you. What benefit is there to humidity? Taxes goes to roads, goes to...
you live in New Jersey. Did any of your taxes ever fix the fucking roads? It's been in construction for your entire life. Same with
That's why there's not enough being taken out in taxes.
Correct. So yeah, I'm all about humidity. So I'm sorry, Matt, but you're gonna lose.
I think that's the correct answer for us personally. I hate the humidity. I sweat in the fucking winter, let alone the fucking summer. But I just feel like paying taxes is probably worse, but I'm fine with the 8 seed winning.
See, so this is Ramey. Take notes, man. This is what I want from you every week.
I mean, I can veto it. I'm the one who set up. I have the ability to just mute both of you and just do this podcast alone.
Solo vehicle.
Is Randy even still with us? So we got other people versus paying bills.
Paying bills.
Yeah, I'd say paying bills too.
But what's the benefit of other people? They all suck.
There's some of the people that are paying those taxes.
Some of your bill are your bills going to the paying the roads also?
There's
for
good
new roads.
There's good people on both sides.
I haven't seen any, especially on this fucking podcast. No, yeah, I paying bills. All right, so we got what the 8 versus the 4 seed on that side, and then we got aging versus working.
Working.
I could go either way with this one.
Yeah, it's tough. I feel like since I'm trying not to be my own because I actually enjoy going to work now. I don't enjoy aging, but in general, what would you rather do? Never have to work again or never age?
Never have to work. 100%.
Really?
Yeah, I'd say never have to work probably too, and I hate aging.
But you just be immortal and then.
What am I, Highlander?
Yeah, exactly. Be the Highlander. You just fucking. There can be only one, so. Even though there were a bunch.
The fact that you knew that, Matt.
It's a great movie. I used to think it was there can only be one, but there can be only one. With fucking Christopher Lambert. Great movie. Fucking Sean Connery. All right. So
to a TV show too.
What? Oh, yeah. Working? Upset?
Yes.
All right. 6 seed wins. And then what did we get? Pets dying versus your best friend fucking your girlfriend and then forgetting your name.
Can we just leave out the forgetting your name part? Because that's
wow. Fucking JWD James just sent us $10. Dropping into the show.
Yeah, buddy.
Can't wait to hear his whole podcast tomorrow. This is the only guy that I think has ever donated money. It's incredible that he would even think to do that.
Just make sure you send me a cut of that, Matt, because you know that's why he's donating is because I'm on the show.
That's true.
I feel like it's not, but we'll just pretend it is since it was your birthday.
Thank you.
So what are we doing? The friend fucking your name and forgetting your girlfriend? If you know taking off your penalty is a helmet, then I know taking off your penalty is a helmet. Bobby listens to Carton over K.
Oh,
that's definitely true.
So bad.
I hate Rosenberg. He is such.
You just need to listen to him. He's not that bad.
He is such a douchebag.
He's not though.
I cannot stand him.
He's so not.
I like Kay and LaGreca, but Rosenberg is insufferable.
Why?
What's your beef with?
I used to think he was, but actually, he likes wrestling too. It's fucking. I love him.
Such no, you know what it was because years ago when I was into
Bobby holds grudges like no other. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's
I'm
rich
bad.
coming from you. That is rich coming from you.
I'm bad. Fucking Bobby's holding onto a grudge from 1984.
No, because he would be he was a fan until he got promoted.
Bobby,
he was being used on
you just got $5
shows.
in the chat.
Really?
Yeah, he said a little extra for Bobby. What a guy.
That's my guy, JWD. That's what I'm talking about.
I'll make sure he gets it.
No, you don't have to.
Oh my God, he just gave a little extra for Bobby.
Wow, it's like Ramey's on a fucking delay. Almost as if I just said that.
I think I'm
not listening to me. What's the grudge you have from him? You met him in a hallway one time and he big leagued you?
No, it was just before, because he's a friend of Mark Henry. He used to throw this around all the time. He would look down on the people commenting on Twitter's and being like, "Oh, these smarks," and it's dude, you're the fucking ultimate smart.
Listen, if I can get over Kevin Owens being a bitch who searches his own name, you can get over fucking Rosenberg.
Well, no, that you were just entirely wrong in that situation.
No, I wasn't at all. He vanity searched his own name. I didn't even tag him. 100% matter. Yes, it does. Vanity searching your own name is a joke.
Dude, most people vanity search their own name if they're in that position. That just they
search his own name. That doesn't mean it's cool. That doesn't mean you're not a huge tool.
I'm not saying it's cool. I'm not saying it's cool, but then you would probably have to hate half of the roster.
You're just still no. Nobody else has blocked me. Also, Ty Dillinger blocked me and then unblocked me, which is I wish he'd kept me blocked. Fucking piece of shit.
So if he vanity searched whatever tweet and he responded to it and didn't block you, you would be fine with it.
No, it's still lame, but
all right. So then
you would have said something else to piss him off.
He also did. Like I made a burner account to try to get him to unblock me. He unblocked me, saw me talking shit about him to Ramey, called me out on it, and then reblocked me, which I actually appreciated. And that did not
that's
blow
good.
That did not blow up as much as I thought it would. And then he deleted his entire account that one time, and he deleted all of his tweets. So that's gone forever.
I just this comment right here: who hates who more, Bobby hating Peter or Ramey hating Manny? It's 1,000% me hating motherfucking Manny from Terminex. That piece of shit.
But did we get a conclusion?
But Bobby's goes way deeper than that.
Ramey, did you get the refund yet, or
not yet? I'm still waiting.
Can we finish this bracket?
Manny. I'm not really into this bracket, so we can abandon it. I'm like,
no, you have to finish. What the fuck kind of guy are you? I'm gonna fucking ban you from this podcast. Let's not finish the bracket. Come on, let's take it home.
This was kind of a shitty bracket. I'm sorry.
Well, they're all shitty because Barstool sucks. Paying taxes versus paying bills. Is that what we did?
No, I thought we.
No, we already passed that. We're at
humidity and bills. Humidity versus bills.
I guess it would be bills. If it were me, it would be humidity. But
I mean, bills. Taxes are just once a year, and they sort of take it out. But bills are like monthly or whatever.
Yeah, taxes are every paycheck, man.
Yeah, but you get refunds sometimes. Like they'll take bits out, but you get the refund. Bills are like. So which one? I'm fine with
bills.
Either one.
I say bills.
Bills. So then what did we pick? Working, and then your friend fucking forgetting your name. That's kind of tough. I mean, there's really no recovering from having your fucking best friend fuck your girlfriend.
I feel like the upset's gonna happen.
All right.
I don't know. I kind of.
What would you rather have happen to you? Batista fucks your girlfriend, or you have to work every day?
I mean, is it a one-time fuck, or is this like fuck buddy situation?
It just says best friend fucking your girlfriend, so I'm assuming it's like a one-time thing where they cheated.
Or I don't have to work again?
Well, what would be worse? I get worst parts of being alive.
I mean, then we would actually be Eskimo brothers, which might be cool.
I mean, I vote for working.
Yeah, I'm voting working too.
So then it comes down to paying bills or working. They kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, that's basically the same thing, right?
But
so it's like,
wasn't the whole thing like not working? Like you already have the money, so if you already have the money,
I just made that up. It's just what's the worst part about being alive? You have to fucking work. I feel like it could just.
Yeah, but if you had to work but not pay bills, makes it a little better.
In what situation would that?
I know what I'm doing right now.
Okay, mooching off your parents, you bastard.
Pretty much. I don't know how to be an adult.
I'm still gonna go working.
All right, I'm good with working.
Working,
Ramey. I want to hear Ramey's opinion. Okay, good. Because I value you.
It comes. It's just delayed. With like the awkward pause and I
think he's just like Ramey's just been beaten into submission with these brackets that he's kind of scared to give his actual opinion. So that's what I'm here for.
Right. Well, I mean, if your opinion is that bad all the time, it's just you should see the group chat. He and Alex, I just have to mute it and like go to bed. It's like just one giant argument. You don't understand like how big of pieces of shit both of them are. It's like Alex overstates everything and Ramey undersells everything. Right? Alex will be like the Yankees are the best team on the planet ever who's ever existed in sports, and Ramey talks shit about the team who's fucking 80 games over 500. It's the fucking worst place to be.
Giants to win. He picked the Giants to win a playoff game last year. God damn it!
He's too big of he's just like Griff. Like too big of a homer. You gotta and like I'm right in the middle. Like you think I'm negative. Ramey's so much worse. It's disgusting. I hate it.
But I mean, it's better because then, like, if they're good, then you're pleasantly surprised.
Exactly. I can't be disappointed if I expect the worst.
Yeah, but you're overly dramatic. I predicted them to be in fourth and make the playoffs. You probably predicted them to just be like one of the worst teams ever. Like the worst fourth place team ever. I
had them in fourth and making the playoffs.
But you're like you undersell everything. It's like Garrett Cole gives up a home run, and it's like he's the worst pitcher who's ever lived. And I'm just
but when he sucks right now, 3 in a row, he's sucking right now. But then, like when he gives up like 3 home runs, walks like 5 guys, I was like, it's a great start.
We're like up 6-3. Ramey's like, oh, we suck. We're awful. It's like, we're winning by 3 runs. Relax.
And what happened? We lost 11-6.
Yeah, because we fucking blew that game. But it's just like everything is like the opposite on every fucking side. And I'm just like, I looked for it. He also didn't think that the Cowboys did enough to like make them better. And I'm like, they were still good last year. What do you mean? Of course they're going to win the division. Like their defense sucked and they got better. So of course they were good last year. The one that I had the Giants beating the Seahawks, I think.
He had the Giants beating the Seahawks in the first round. Which, I mean, he just swung and missed both there.
You have to take all of Alex's sports takes with a grain of salt. Like, I know that sometimes he puts stuff out there to just get a reaction, which is most of like his Mets tweets. Like, I know he's probably thinking in the back of his head, like,
I picked the Mets to win the division.
I'm going to bait Bobby into fucking getting into a Twitter argument, but I'm so over it. You know, that was like 5 years ago, I would have done it. Now it's just like Alex being Alex.
He's a bigger homer than Simpson.
I don't know. Sometimes I think he might be bigger homer than Griff, but then I'm like, maybe not. It's close. All right.
You have any more Randy questions?
He did text me too. Hang on.
I can't even see the chat. Is there anything good in the chat?
Yeah, JWD James. Yankees got to make some moves. They do actually.
What's his name? JWD.
Yeah, James.
All right, he's got to like send in a couple questions here. I feel like we have to earn the money. You know.
Well, here I have questions for the spectacular, the main event. Bobby Gross, worst oversell ever. He's maybe a mid Carter. What is wow? I can't speak. What is his top 5 favorite wrestling matches? They're all going to be obscure ROH matches that nobody's seen in 30 years. Is it the one where Kevin Steen lost the ROH title? I think Mania 29 weekend.
Yeah, fuck you.
Who did he lose to? Was it a Briscoe?
He lost to Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe.
Awful.
I can't even like. I have a really, really bad memory. So this is like these kind of questions like.
How about recent ones? Like you're super into AEW. I can't believe you can sit in a movie theater for like 9 hours watching AEW.
It's so good. It's so good.
Their shows are so long. Oh,
no, but then like it's like you're getting your money's worth. If you're in a theater, it's $25, and then you get like the $7 the $6 soda at concessions, and you keep just getting up and getting more soda. It's like I'm coming out in the end.
No, that's cool. I'd rather do that than actually watch the matches.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe it'll be a good time to take a nap. At least give what's your favorite recent match?
I was kind of disappointed by Blood and Guts. Like, it was good, but eventually, like, they all kind of got tired.
Eddie got tired in 12 seconds in.
I mean, the fucking Danielson Omega match that I was live for at Grand Slam last year was just incredible. Like, that was just...
I think that was one Dave overrated.
Awesome.
Daniel Bryan never had a 5-star match in WWE. Instantly gets one in fucking AEW. It's just...
I used to, really be into Wrestling Observer. Like, I used to be a subscriber. I used to listen to all the podcasts. Dave is just Dave. I don't... You gotta... I like Bryan better.
They're both so bad. But they're all bad. Like Sean Ross Sapp, fucking cuck.
Yeah, I don't know about him, but
huge piece.
I guess that would be my. Doesn't really answer the question.
That's we'd be here all day if you tried to remember.
I like this question that just came in. Who would you rather get in a car with, Jeff Hardy or Sonny?
Thanks, Mikey. At least Sonny's kind of. Well, I mean, Sonny's more even if she's gross, she's more attractive than Jeff Hardy.
But Sonny actually killed somebody. Jeff Hardy didn't kill anybody yet.
But here's the thing: they're not saying.
Mikey, how can you actually love Sean Ross Sapp? The guy is a fucking scumbag, beyond scumbags. He thinks he's so much better than everybody else, and he's such a fucking tool. I have so much less respect for you now.
That question doesn't say if they're driving. It's just in the car. So in the car, Jeff Hardy. I mean, he's probably a weirdo.
I'm going to assume it's driving, though.
Yeah, but that's not – you got to read between the lines. It didn't say driving. So I'm going to assume, I'm driving. One of them is the passenger. At least I could probably get, Roadhead from Sonny. I feel like Jeff Hardy.
That's exactly where I was going with that too. So it's weird.
But just being in the vicinity of her, you're probably getting gonorrhea, just like breathing the same air.
Could you imagine wasting time in your day and losing brain cells listening to Fightful? Ugh, good God. He is so fucking bad. Like, if he died tomorrow, I wouldn't care.
Oh, come on, Matt.
It's one of those things. I'm not going to celebrate him dead, but I'm also not going to care. Like, he's just such a worthless piece of shit. It's unbelievable.
Oh my God.
He's an absolute scumbag.
That's way more aggressive than mine.
Who cannot take an ounce of criticism. Anybody who doesn't want to, like, better than... Like, I get that if somebody's like, dude, you suck at your job, you're a loser. Like, fine. But if somebody gives you valid criticism and your response is just make fun of them, you're pathetic. Like, you're a joke. Like, if Dave Meltzer died tomorrow, you're telling me either of you would care?
I would. 100%.
I know Ramey wouldn't.
Would they find him in the office that needs to be cleaned?
Yeah, probably going to die in that office. I'm not saying he should die. I just wouldn't like to never hear from Dave again. His stupid, like, butchered, like, he talks worse than, like, I do.
I don't think you guys know this, but I used to, like, call into those shows. Like, Brian and Dave would have these mailbag shows, and they would, like, tweet out, like, the number or whatever, and I would call in as Bobby from New Jersey.
Was there, like, was it way less popular back then? Or was it, like, more popular?
This was, I mean, I don't even, like, know. I don't really know how popular it is now. But back then, like, this had to have been, like, 10 years ago, maybe even less than that.
That's a good question from JWD.
It seemed pretty popular. But now, like, they have, Twitch and, like, all the video streams. Like, they didn't have that back then. It was strictly...
I bet you back then it was probably... There probably wasn't much competition. It was probably just them. And now you got every fucking idiot who you never even heard of, Brad Shepard and those fucking people. That's a real scumbag.
Yeah, there wasn't as many, but there was still, like, PW Insider and stuff like that. But there was no
Forever 98.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
Well,
that's crazy to think that we met because Alex watched you on YouTube.
That is pretty wild. But believe it or not, I was popular at one time. Like, the YWC was, like, really fun, but you just looking back, like, there was just so much like drama with it too.
You watch old Truth Slayer videos, and he's just name dropping people and their fucking beef and shit, and Spinnernet, that fucking guy.
See, but that was like the more popular aspect of the YWC, but then there was like a middle tier of me.
I've never heard of Steven Larson.
And and Assault and Battery and this guy Dallas Cowboys fan 777 who
sounds like a giant
was just there was Spinnernet and Truth Slayer and that was up there, but then there was like the actual and then there was like the actual community because they were kind of like above everybody. But that was like video response era. Like that was some fun shit.
You can go back and watch Alex's first video, and he just name drops like Break the Walls 10 and Stevie Breach and freaking all those people. It's crazy.
Even Breach,
and
I think
still doesn't have 1,000 subs.
Breach was like one of the guys that he told me like, I would watch you, and then with and Ravi and all that. Ravi?
Ravi?
Like it was pretty wild that time, but I can't imagine. I don't know what's the equivalent now, like fucking TikTok and like YWC TikTok or something. I don't know.
Wrestling is pretty fucking in the shitter. This is a great question. Who's a player that you hated the most but played on your team? I feel like I could have like 50 Yankees who I fucking hate.
God.
Aaron Hicks until like this last few weeks. Even still.
Oh fuck.
I hated Kevin Brown so fucking much. That was like, I think that's the one Yankee I actually booed. I hated him so much. I can't remember booing. I never booed A-Rod. That pissed me off. But I think Kevin Brown was probably my most hated.
Maybe like.
I don't think Ramey's going to talk again. Because he hates a lot of
It just seems like he's frozen. Like, doesn't it look like he's
frozen?
Not frozen. Okay.
He's just like so still.
Fucking like a bunch of reliever. Jose Veras, fucking piece of garbage.
Well, it's
shit like
so
that.
Easy.
Ramey's better at remembering those guys.
It's so easy, like hating on relievers because they literally pitch one inning, and if they fuck up, like that can potentially like ruin a whole game.
But I'm sure the Mets have been shitty for a while. I'm sure you had.
Well, I mean, there was like,
or it doesn't necessarily need to be baseball.
John Meese, pitcher for the Mets. He fucking I hated that guy. Francisco Rodriguez, K-Rod. He was awful. Fucking hated K-Rod. Jason Bay, the most, just a bunch of.
Oh, I forgot about Eric Flowers.
Yeah, Eric Flowers. I'm trying to think. Eagles. I mean, it's pretty easy to say Jalen Reagor now. He's just fucking useless. God, I know I'm forgetting people, but yeah, that's another one that's I have a bad memory. I don't even know what I did last.
I'm trying to think of any Devils. I don't really hate that. I mean, I kind of dislike Pavel Zacha because he was the sixth pick Zacha. And he never did anything.
Yeah, that's my number one right now. I fucking hate Pavel Zacha. I hear he's getting traded too.
Well, I mean, it's about time to just cut your losses and play somebody else.
I'm feeling. Oh, Bobby Parnell. Yeah, that was brutal. Fuck that guy too. I try to I've just been so beaten down by the Mets over the years that I just try to.
Mikey's a Mets fan.
Yeah, that's right. Luis Castillo, who can forget that fucking drop pop-up in Yankee Stadium.
He dropped the ball! He dropped the ball! And then he throws to second base for no reason whatsoever.
Awful.
A-Rod walk-off pop-out.
Just terrible stuff.
What was the worst time at a sports game?
Gary Sanchez. Not even close. Gary Sanchez.
No, there's what you've hated.
I hated Gary Sanchez for 3 years.
We wanted to trade him years.
Kevin Brown, definitely. Javier Vasquez, the first and second time we went down that route.
You hated him that much?
Yeah. He was just motherfucking brutal. And then we traded back for him, and he was just so bad. Awful. Jose Contreras? You forgot Jose Contreras, man.
I didn't hate him that much, but he was, he was way underachieved.
Hideki
What about AJ Burnett? Did you guys hate AJ Burnett?
No, he won.
He was aggravating, but I didn't hate him.
Okay.
So I'm Derek Jeter towards the end.
I actually when he conned the Yankees out of $89 million, I'm not a huge Jeter guy. He was just so fucking boring.
I went to this was probably 2012. No, earlier than that, maybe 2009. It was probably 2008 or 9. Went to Baltimore with my family for the weekend. The Yankees are playing the Orioles. We were staying in the same hotel as the players. We went to this restaurant before. It was a night game, so we went to a restaurant 1 o'clock in the afternoon for lunch. Jeter was at that restaurant, took out the entire room for himself because he didn't want anybody to be near him. We had the same waitress as him. He made her cry because she got his order wrong. He made her cry of how much he berated her. Since that day, I'm like, that man can fuck himself.
That doesn't seem like Jeter. I know that's disgusting to hear.
Maybe he was having a bad day because I've never heard those types of things about him before. But ever since that day when I witnessed that, I was like, nah, fuck him. Fuck him.
Well, they also fucking conned us out of money. I'm Derek Jeter. I deserve. Yeah, but you suck now. And then he fucking got, of course, Randy Levine, that fucking moron. I hated him more than any fucking player.
Oh, God, I forgot Randy Levine. Yeah, I'll give you that one. Randy Levine, fucking Yankee president. Piece of shit idiot.
So, do you guys actually think that Judge is gone after this season?
Yes.
100%. But also, now that he might talk about an extension, I'm starting to get a little hope. But I don't know. I gotta ask,
on Steinbrenner, is he going to act?
Well, the Yankees don't. No, the Yankees don't usually budge off of their number. And if they do budge, it won't be enough. Because he's going to go for $350, and they're probably not even going to offer $300.
Someone's going to give him 10 years, and the Yankees are going to be 8 years max. We're not going a day above that because we don't want to pay you till you're 42.
But if he's smart, look at Cano. I'm sure Judge can make so much. Imagine how popular Mike Trout would be if he played on the Yankees. He's going to make so much more money on endorsements and shit being in New York. Plus, once you play in New York, you can go leave and play in fucking Anaheim and be fucking. I mean, him and Ohtani and Trout can go back to back to back and be down 10-3.
I feel like he might go to the Giants.
I think the Giants or Angels are the two likeliest spots for him.
Yeah,
he might go to LA. I mean,
but remember CC Sabathia, Garrett Cole. Hey, wants to go to California. That was blown out of proportion. But those are the teams that are obviously rumored.
It's not even that. The Giants just haven't spent in a while, and their outfield is really bad. It seems like a perfect fit for the guy, and they don't like who are they really paying that much money right now?
I feel like the Yankees need to just bite the bullet. Even if he sucks at the end of the contract, you need to just pay him now and keep the face of your franchise.
That's why I think
close to the face of baseball.
If you're going to pay him the 9-10 years, front load the contract so he's making a shit ton now, and then when he's awful at the end of it, he's not making as much. Like
he's still getting the full, but yeah.
Yeah, but the way that I mean, I don't know if it's more about the upfront money or whatever, but like the average value is what counts against the salary. So, you can front load it, but it's still going to be the same number throughout the duration of the contract.
That's true. They're more worried about the luxury tax.
Yeah.
But who the hell knows? I mean, I love Aaron Judge. Like, he's like one of my favorite players in baseball. Like, I
feel like you hate the Yankees more than like a lot of Mets fans hate the Yankees more than like their division rivals sometimes.
But someone else I hate, Chapman. Fucking hate Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah, that's true.
That just came to me.
He fucking sucks.
I don't hate the Yankees. I don't. I hate
really?
The fans. I hate the fans.
Well, yeah, I hate the Mets fans more than I hate the Mets.
Like, it's just
my wife is a Mets fan. Her entire family's a Mets fan.
I won't root for the Mets. I can't.
Giants, I hate the team. I hate the fans. Cowboys, I hate the team. Hate the fans except for Ramey.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah, I mean.
But Yankees, I don't know. It's just like it's different. Like we're not in the same division. We're not in the same league. So why would I hate them?
The funny thing is the fucking Eagles fans are worse than both of us. I think that's the worst fan base maybe in sports. But I don't really consider you like an Eagles fan, like because you're not from. No, like the
I know what you mean.
Those people. Like you're not throwing batteries and shit, but I think that's
people.
As bad as Boston fans are, and as bad as like Cowboys fans, like Philly is just the absolute scum of the earth.
Blue Jay fans are starting to really piss me off now.
Well, Griff makes me hate Toronto. I don't want any of my friends to be happy. Like, what did I say? I'd root for Aaron Rodgers' stupid fucking COVID toe over the Cowboys. Like, I don't care. Aaron Rodgers come out and be like, abortion should be fucking never again and fucking never get vaccines. Go Trump. And I'll be like, as long as you beat the Cowboys, dude, I don't care. It's all that matters. Fuck the Cowboys. Fuck them kids. I hate the Cowboys so much. Oh my God, so much. So fucking much. Who do you hate more, Cowboys or Giants? I feel like since you're in New Jersey, it might be the Giants.
I think it is the Giants.
Because you're around that more. Yeah.
But that you know what? I kind of feel almost similar to Yankees. Like I hate the team, but like the fans are just so.
Well, that's what it really is. Like on the Red Sox right now. Who do I even really hate? And no, I hate the fan base, of course. But it's like
Verdugo kind of pisses me off.
I don't like his. I don't like his face, and I don't like Vasquez's face.
Oh, Chris Sale too.
And it pisses me off that I was like, they're celebrating. They hit a walk-off. And I'm like, you're fucking 14 games back, but like I don't want to be like you just walked off. It's fine, celebrate.
We have a Devil hater there. We have a Devil fan hater.
No offense, Matt, but I hate the Devil. I mean, that's funny because most Rangers fans, I feel like they don't really give two shits about the Devils. They're like, yeah, we don't like you, but the Devils hate the Rangers way more than the other way around. Like we hate the Rangers, and the Rangers are like, yeah, we don't like you, but whatever. But like, yeah, 100%. You should. If you don't have to apologize. If you're a Rangers fan and you like the Devils, I'd have less respect for you, and vice versa. Like, oh, the Rangers they're in New York. I'll root. No, fuck you.
I kind of really judge the people from New Jersey who root for the Rangers. It's like the Devils are literally the only team for the state. Like the Giants, Jets. Yeah. Like
I would hope most of those people are like, oh, my dad grew up a Ranger fan or whatever. Like that, fine, but like. I wish the Devils. I wish New Jersey would like show up for the Devils because they don't. Even when they're good, they don't.
Yeah, but like I mean, you see what the areas around there, and I wouldn't really like want to go into Newark.
Well, the only good part of Newark is that fucking place is the arena.
Exactly.
Anywhere besides that, I'm fucking terrified. Yeah.
Plus, the arena is just so bland now. Like I feel like when it first opened up, it was more lively. It had a lot more options.
Yeah.
But like just like. Yeah, nachos, of course. But just like walking around the concourse, there's really like no theming. Like they have the local hockey jerseys and everything like that, but you wouldn't be able to tell. Yeah, like it just I would feel like, and the new ownership that came in a few years ago would have like spruced it up a little bit, but it's just not. It's just like MetLife. It's pretty boring.
JWD I live in Central Jersey. Jersey's like a fucking weird thing to me. Jersey's really weird.
JWD, I
Are you one of those people who's going to say there's no Central Jersey?
JWD, I appreciate you donating twice. I love you for it, but you are a joke. There is no Central Jersey. It's north and it's south. All right.
Wouldn't the Senators be central? And isn't it? It's pork roll, right?
Correct. That's the pork roll.
Here's my thing on pork roll.
Taylor ham is north. I'm Taylor ham because I'm north. But if you call it pork roll and you are from Central Jersey, you're in South Jersey. Stop that.
But it's pork roll is the name of the food. Taylor ham is the brand. Why would you wouldn't call it bacon by its brand name?
Taylor Hanson is a guy.
Taylor ham. Oh, Taylor Hanson's a guy. Wait, what? Yeah, Taylor Hanson's a guy. I'm not. The funny Bobby doesn't watch Family Guy, but the funny thing is, when I was a kid, I literally thought Taylor Hanson was a girl, and I was like, she's cute.
Did you really?
Yeah, because he looks like a girl.
But like Central Jersey people are just ashamed of South Jersey, so that's why they created Central Jersey. That's really what it is. So JWD, I appreciate you, but you're South Jersey. Stop that.
Yeah, New Jersey's interesting. Can't pump your own gas.
That's all right. I wouldn't know how to do it either, so you would have to show me.
How is Batista a couple years younger than you? Or are you guys the same age?
He's 25, I want to say.
How come he never got his license? I didn't get mine until I was 24.
I don't really know. He's a public trans guy, so like when he goes to the Red Bull games, like there's a bus line that goes pretty much right there. So instead of like paying to park, just go on the bus and everything like that.
He said he's literally halfway from Philly and New York.
Okay, but like answer the question, JWD. Is it Taylor ham? Is it Taylor ham or is it pork roll? That's it.
Wait, so you said you're a Taylor ham guy?
I'm a Taylor ham guy. I'm in North Jersey.
That's like calling it. I'll have the Oscar Mayer egg and cheese. It's like the bacon is the Oscar. Like, say bacon. It's Taylor ham is the product, right? Not that I really give a shit, but that logically makes the most sense to me. You'd call it what it is. It's pork roll. Taylor ham is a company that makes the pork roll.
Well, I'm going to call you a little bitch boy because that's what you are.
It's fine. Unless you're talking to JWD, who gave us 50.
No, I would never say that.
You did call him a joke, though.
Did I?
Yeah, you said you're a joke. That was probably the nicest thing you could have said.
Yeah,
I know Central. I'm on like Jersey TikTok sometimes, and it's like Taylor ham pork roll, and like there's no Central Jersey. Those are like the things, and then Wawa versus Sheetz or something like that.
I'm surprised that you're on TikTok, Matt. Like that's a young person thing. You seem like you're very staunch in your ways.
There are a lot of older people on TikTok. It's either like really young or like people in their 30s and 40s. And
I can't stand TikTok. Allie watches it all the time, and it's just
addicting.
It's nonsense.
I can't do anything without scrolling through TikTok. It's so much fun, though.
She claims I'm a little autistic, so that's why I don't like the different sounds.
Well, it's so good because there's literally endless content. You could swipe up for literally hours, and you'll find new shit. Somehow,
half the time
like 2 weeks behind.
I'll send stuff to Matt. Like, yeah, saw this 2 weeks ago. I'm apparently on the wrong algorithm.
It says it's from February.
Yeah, I also don't like that the algorithm. It seems like the algorithm on TikTok is like the most accurate about what you want to see.
You watch one feet video, that's all you fucking see. Like literally, I see hundreds of feet videos a week. It's absurd.
Are you on JewTalk too? I know that's a thing.
No, how do I get on that though?
I don't know. Google or TikTok, JewTalk. I don't know.
You wouldn't believe how many people are live on TikTok just showing their feet, and it's insane to me.
Wait, there's a live option on TikTok?
Yeah, I can go live right now on TikTok because I have 1,000 followers.
So why would anybody follow you on TikTok?
They're all bots.
No,
what do you post on there?
I have a lot of actual videos on TikTok. I post a lot of stuff from work. You'd probably find it funny. But like I do the same thing on Twitter. Spam follow a bunch of people. If they follow back, great. If they don't follow back,
so that doesn't count. That doesn't count.
People interact with them. What do you mean it doesn't count? There are a lot of bots.
Count.
I don't know if you've noticed it, Ramey, but a lot of bots follow you now and they tag you in videos even though you're not tagged. It's annoying.
It's so obnoxious.
I also got a comment. I commented on an Amber Heard video saying she lied under oath, and it got 118,000 likes in like a day. It would not stop fucking
So if you died tomorrow, would that be on your tombstone?
Yes, 180K 118,000 likes on a TikTok comment. That was probably my biggest accomplishment of the last 8 years.
Ramey, if you died tomorrow, what would you want on your tombstone?
Ooh.
I'm trying to think of something funny to say.
Do you ever think about that, or is that just me?
No, I'm dead. I don't give a shit.
I mean, it's morbid. It's morbid to think.
I'd want to be buried face down so you can kiss my ass, but that's about it.
Or can I just when I die, I'll go on top of you, dick down, and then it's like
we should buy our plots now. We can I'll be down on the bottom, you can be on top, and then Allie's plot can be right next to you, so you guys can be together forever, and then you can always be on top of me. Somebody did that with Marilyn. Somebody did that with Marilyn Monroe. They bought the plot above her so they could always be on top of her. I learned that from TikTok.
Really?
It's a conspiracy guy from Connecticut.
Valuable information.
Guy who never blinks.
What?
You would like TikTok. It's actually pretty fun.
No,
but you'll get it. Yeah, it is. It's just fun stuff. It seems like you don't do anything.
What does that mean? I don't do anything.
You don't know who Dude Perfect is. You're not on TikTok. What the fuck do you do? What do you do at work when you're like, let me just fuck around? You go on Twitter and fucking tweet about fucking Kevin Steen or some shit.
I'm more of a lurker. I lurk. I don't like tweeting.
You lurk.
Yeah, I'm in the shadows.
You can't make some funny UPS videos of you throwing packages and shit.
I probably could, but I'd probably get fired, which would be great because then I don't have to work. But
that's true. Collect unemployment. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're almost at the 2-hour mark. Anybody got anything else?
I got all night, baby. Let's go.
You got any sports what ifs? Didn't Randy give you 40 of them?
Well, I had one before you even get to what Randy said. My greatest sports what if, it's kind of two of them. What if Drew Bledsoe never got hurt? There would be no Tom Brady.
I wish.
If Bledsoe never got hurt in that Jets game,
they probably would have traded Tom. He probably would have played maybe 5 or 6 years later when Bledsoe got old. But would he have really been a backup that long?
He would have never played, so they never would have known he was going to be that good.
Would they have cheated?
Probably.
I don't really deal in hypotheticals. I live in the moment.
That's valid.
What an awful statement.
And the other one.
You want to play the game. Sports what ifs are great.
Time to play the game.
George Steinbrenner bought the team he initially tried to buy instead of the Yankees.
Wasn't it Cleveland?
He tried to buy the Indians the year before. What if that actually went through?
I wonder
the Guardians?
Yeah, no, it was the Indians back then.
No, never.
I wonder who would have bought the Yankees.
Because CBS wanted to sell. So I'm really curious who would have ended up
buying them. I forget why he couldn't buy the Indians.
Someone else gave more money.
They didn't. Wow, interesting. Because he's from Cleveland.
Yeah, he was from Cleveland. He wanted to own, and then he ended up. The Yankees kind of fell in his lap.
Insane. I understand the Yankees sucked, but they had no value back then. Come on.
No, they were just in the tank. CBS ruined them.
Yeah, but the Knicks are fucking horrendous every year, and they're the most valuable franchise in basketball. Makes no sense.
It's true.
What if you weren't a piece of shit? Bobby, worst guess confirmed. JWD said that. We haven't had a single guess, and you're the worst.
Wait, did he say what he calls Taylor Hammer pork roll?
No, he didn't answer.
He just said if you grew up in the middle, you would feel differently.
See, he's scared. Yeah, because they're disgraced to be called South Jersey. So that's how I would feel. So I don't blame him for feeling that way. But I'm just saying, outside looking in, it's north or south. Yeah.
You're in North Jersey?
Yeah.
I remember being in Kearney, picking you up, going to fucking Legends. 4 Horsemen DVD still in storage?
I think it is, yeah.
What town are you in now? Because I have your address saved.
Maywood.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I'm 5 minutes away from Garden State Plaza.
But you're way further away from
my office used to be there.
Oh, look at that. What happened?
Worst guess confirmed.
Got a different job. Don't have to go to an office anymore.
That must be nice.
Very nice.
Ramey, this fucking guy, Matt, who has it better than Ramey? He's got a fucking house. He works from home most of the time. He can afford a fucking Peloton. He's living his best life right now.
I really am.
Yeah, but it really becomes your personality, and it's not a good look.
But then you have the fucking rodents under your porch. So
then he's also working from home all fucking day, every day, which sucks.
What's wrong with that? Are you fucking kidding me?
He just know like freaking he's on call like all the time.
Yeah, that's true. Like there's no separation of when I'm working, when I'm not working. Like I'm still getting emails right now that I keep checking. So not only do I have the freaking woodchucks, now I have foxes that are setting off my security cameras at like 2 a.m.
Well, maybe they'll eat the woodchucks.
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm kind of hoping like maybe he's auditioning. He's trying to get my attention. Like, hey, I'll take care of this. I don't have any illegal Kovalchuk.
I watch old highlights and I miss Kovalchuk. I fucking hate that he stabbed us in the back.
Fuck that guy.
But we also avoided his gigantic salary cap hit. So
yeah, but he's still a douche.
Not that angry about it, but he fucking broke my heart.
Who broke your heart more, Kovalchuk or Parise?
Ooh.
It's easy for me. It's Parise. Fuck that.
Well, because he also took like 9 weeks to make a fucking decision. So we're hanging on every word. That was brutal. Kovalchuk was like also a douche. He's like, I'm gonna retire because I miss my family in Russia. How about you fucking move him here, idiot? You've been playing in the league for a decade. The fuck are you doing? But
by the way, a few months ago, my Ali worked at European Wax Center and in Jersey City, and Jesper Bratt came in with his girlfriend, and she was like super nervous to talk to him. But eventually, like, she talked and said, and he basically said, like, he wanted to stay in New Jersey. So that's why I'm like,
I don't know what's taking so long. I understand he had a huge leap, but you've only been really good for 1 year. Like, fucking make a deal, dude. Come on.
I mean, if he leaves,
they're going to end up overpaying him, and we're hoping he continues to be that kind of guy. But remember when we were good that 1 year, and I think he was a rookie, and we were like, who the fuck's Jasper Bratt? Like, what the fuck is this
I was going to say, if he leaves, I'm definitely calling him Jasper.
Jasper, don't call me Jasper Bratt. Bill the Butcher. That was a good team. Fucking Taylor Hall. He pissed me off too. Although I've never seen a relationship sour as fast as that. We were good. Then we went to that game where we blew a 4-goal lead and the season imploded and the fans turned on him. He turned on the fans and then he's fucking gone. Like, you just won an MVP and you're gone now. Like, what fuck?
Has he done anything like of note since he left?
Anywhere. I mean, he signed with the fucking Sabres for Christ's sake. And then he went to Boston, which he's been okay, but he's not anywhere near what he was for us when he won MVP. Insane.
Ramey, you're a Devils fan, right?
By proxy, because of Matt. I never really followed hockey. He got me to know what the hell's going on.
So you gotta come to an opener, man. That's it. I'm setting it in.
Apparently, we've been to like 4 or 5. Even though I only remember that.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Because then you started
going to at least 2, I would think. But I usually would go with Bobby.
Wait, so have you been to the Prudential Center yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we ever went to a game at Continental.
No, I don't think we have.
Because I did go with Kyle. Oh, that was before we met. Because it was Kyle and Bobby, my old roommate from high school. And I think another kid went. Yeah, I didn't even. And then we moved into Prudential Center a couple years after that.
Never forget WrestleMania 29 access in the Izod Center.
The only good part was being able to sit down. Other than that, it sucked because it was too cramped. But I did meet the Shield.
I met Danielson, and who else did I meet? Diamond Dallas Page. That was a good access. I think I did the back-to-back, and then the one right before the WrestleMania show, and I took a fucking taxi over. That was fun. And then wasted my money on that ticket. That show sucks.
But I didn't go to ROH because I went to Access. I know that ROH show was good, but at least I got to meet the Shield. I asked Dean Ambrose a question, and my fucking stupid ass flip cam did not record it. Literally me asking.
Flip cams were still around.
It was literally me asking Dean Ambrose to say nope, and then explaining what I meant, sounding like the biggest. Do you remember when they asked you if you're working for CM Punk and you said nope? Can you say nope? He's like, oh, nope. And Alex is like, yeah, it's not on here. And I was just like, oh, okay. Guess it didn't record. And I died a little on the inside.
Well, that's karma for you.
And I told Seth Rollins, I said nothing to Roman. I said, thanks for being a good sport, Dean. And then I told Seth that his bump at TLC was sick. And he said, yeah, it's all for the greater good, man. This was like early Shield. I still have that somewhere. But they had like no merch, and it was 1 8x10 that I could find.
Remember that 3-pack of the Shield that was like a Kmart exclusive or something like that?
I actually kept that. Like my Shield stuff I kept.
I remember like selling the pre-order on eBay.
Oh yes, I remember this.
Do you remember this?
It's like you stole so much money, and it says pre-order, so people are fucking dumb.
Yeah, and
good times.
I think I did send it out, but like it took a while. Like it was back ordered, and I couldn't find it. That was good times.
So did you pre-order it, and then we're gonna sell the pre-order, or were you just saying, hey, it's pre-ordered, and I'll find it and send it to you?
So I was gonna see, like, I placed the pre-order on Kmart, but then my local Kmart was pretty good at, about getting the new releases in. So I thought I would find it in store, but I don't think I did. I got
Kmart.
2 sets of them, and then I sold one of the pre-orders, and I sent that out to the guy and kept one for myself. But I think I pretty much sold all of my figures except for the autographed ones.
I sold a lot of mine to Hova. Got like $1,000 for a bunch of shit I just couldn't move. So it's like glad to send it to somebody. Fucking drove all the way to the Baseball Hall of Fame to meet Hova.
What was he like?
He's cool. He's like a fucking party dude. Like, I wish I had that personality where he just doesn't give a fuck about anything.
So you do give a fuck about everything.
Yeah.
Including being alive.
Yeah, that sucks too. But he's just like, well, I'm going to do whatever I do, and I don't care what people think. Doesn't give a shit.
I respect that. That.
Good dude. I miss that guy.
What other questions do you have?
I think JWD said the best stadium you've been to. Obviously, MetLife.
Awful.
The most boring fucking stadium, like, maybe in the world. I get that there are 2 teams, but, like, it's so boring.
I'm not trying to be a homer here, but, like, I love Citi Field.
I would say Citi Field.
Citi Field is nice.
Like Mike and Allie, who are Yankee fans, they would take Citi Field 10 times out of 10. Like, there's so much to do. There's so much good food. Citi Field is awesome. There's really not even like a bad seat that you can find in that place.
There's no bad seat in Yankee Stadium. It's just not as interesting as Citi Field.
It's there. Like,
Yankee
the food's
Stadium
not
is
as
just
good.
Like, it's like a graveyard. Like, you go there, you pay your respects to the team. Like, you pay your respects. You get like the fucking helmet of shitty chicken tenders and fries, and then you leave.
Yeah, don't talk shit about that. That's great though.
Yeah, but I mean, at the Mets game, you're
like, are you really going to the
Belgian fries? Like, they have 6,000 different types of beer you can get. It's much nicer.
It's not like Yankee Stadium has no food options.
It's better aesthetics at Citi Field.
But like, if you're not a big baseball fan and you want to go to a game, go to Citi Field. Like, I'm not going to the fucking game to hang out at the stadium and do other shit. I'm there to watch the game. So it doesn't really bother me that Yankee Stadium is boring.
Well,
but Citi Field is definitely more fun.
They have mobile ordering now, which I'm going to have to try the next time. Like, you can mobile order on your phone for concessions, but I don't know if,
bring it to you.
Yeah, so I might try that next time. They have for God's sakes, they have Mr. Softy at Citi Field. Like, what more do you want? Probably fucking Yankee Stadium has like shitty goddamn, I don't even know what the shitty brand.
Like, I think there's like one soft serve place. I don't know if it was the game Ramey and I went to with Alex.
Like,
we were like searching for the soft serve. It's like on the upper levels, like one obscure place. Yeah, Yankee Stadium is a bit annoying to try to find a specific food. It's not just like everywhere.
It's just everywhere you look, it's fucking chicken tenders and burgers. Like, there's no variety at Yankee Stadium. I want variety, man. If I want a fucking pizza cupcake, I'll get a pizza cupcake.
Yeah, that's true. They do have that fucking like gigantic milkshake at Yankee Stadium.
It's basically diabetes.
Top 5 worst wrestlers? That's too long.
Oh, God.
Fucking Omos is on the screen right now. He's pretty bad.
Yeah, how's Raw tonight?
I haven't been paying attention. Raw's actually been good. SmackDown's what's been shitty recently. Last probably couple of months.
We got a 4-1 game in Atlanta. Mets over the Braves. I like this.
Of course. The fucking Braves have been unbeatable, and now they can't beat the Mets.
Those fucking scumbags. Of course, like, they try to play like Moneyball and fucking sign Cano and put him in the lineup tonight. I think he actually got a hit his first at bat, which is funny, but what a loser.
He's actually 2 for 3.
Wow.
Yeah, that checks out.
Any more? Did Randy send you any more sports what ifs?
I don't like those. Let's not do that.
I got nothing else to do. I'm sort of running out of steam.
Oh, I'm fired up from this. What the fuck is this called? G Fuel.
I also have to fucking pee, so it's not good.
You always have to pee, though.
It's very true, but usually I can make it through the podcast. Usually I can make it through the podcast, but
what's the record? I mean, I think your first couple episodes were super long.
Right? We've had a couple over 2 hours. I can tell you right now.
Because I kind of want to break. I want to break the record, but with 1 second to spare. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what are we at right now? We're close. I think
we're at 210.
I want to say like 220 was 201. We actually no. All right. So for the last bunch of episodes, 201 was the longest. Why are you not giving me times all of a sudden? What the fuck is happening on Anchor? Oh, I hit the wrong button. 2 hours. Wow, we might have already broken it. The episode 1 was 221. That was our longest episode.
Nice.
That somehow had 17 plays. And then our best episode, which I forget which one the Ghostbusters one was, that has like one of the fewest views. I think episode 4 was Ghostbusters, and that was 9 views or plays.
You guys both liked that movie, right?
Loved it.
It was good. I love the ending. I love the ending. How does it suck?
It sucks.
How dare you?
Why?
Sir? Explain yourself.
It's just like everything wrong with movies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I have no idea what you're talking about. That's why you're a movie critic, so explain it.
What's wrong?
It's just like every cliche about all of these like reboot sequels is in that movie, and they're not done well. Like
did you see the new Scream? Did you not like that?
I did. I love Scream.
They made fun of like all the stuff like that, all the cliches and shit. But
and they made fun of the fanboys and everything. I appreciated that. But
that movie was just like it's just there. Okay, it happened. I thought the Ghostbusters was pretty good.
It just didn't do anything for me. Like I really liked the first Ghostbusters. I didn't care for 2.
Really?
I think that the
probably love the women one.
Yeah,
of course
I think
you did.
The women's. No, I didn't love it, but I think it's a better movie than this fucking afterlife math bullshit, whatever the fuck.
Come on.
100%.
Oh God.
No, you sir have overstepped. You have overstepped at this point. That is a hot take from you.
I'll say this though, Wrath of Man better than any Ghostbusters movie ever.
Wrath of Man was one of Statham's best, like most critically like acclaimed. Like it was actual really good movie, not just like it's awesome because I love Statham. It was a really good movie.
Did you watch Ambulance too?
Yeah, I texted you. That was fucking good too.
Yeah. See, I'm
that
2
was
for
very
2.
Good. Jake Gyllenhaal and like some other people I've never heard of. That was a good movie too. Yeah.
Raimi, what's your favorite movie, Raimi?
Ghostbusters.
Is it really?
Yeah. The original. I
don't even know what my favorite movie is.
I also, if we're going outside of the realm of comedy, I'd probably say Goodfellas.
Solid. I can respect that.
Also love The Departed.
No, that movie sucks too.
Oh, come on. Like it's not
terrible.
A movie I've rewatched ever, but that's fucking good. Come on.
Yeah. Pass. Hard pass.
Bobby seems like a hipster right now. Like this critically acclaimed Departed is like one of score. Didn't he win? Isn't that the one he finally won the Oscar for?
Yeah, but that was a pity Oscar.
You know what movie I fell asleep during? I actually fell asleep during this movie in the theaters. The Good Shepherd.
Never
know
seen
what that is.
It was like 4 hours long. I wanted to kill myself.
You know what movie I recently watched that I wanted to kill myself during was fucking the English Patient. No,
what?
The English Patient.
Oh,
never seen it.
So bad.
Is Hugh Grant in that?
No, it's what's his name? The fucking guy from Schindler's List.
Liam Neeson.
Voldemort.
Ralph
Fiennes.
Yeah, and Willem Dafoe is in it too.
Yeah, that movie sucks. It's like Seinfeld got it right on that one. That was a great episode of Seinfeld. I was like, yep, I agree with all of this.
The English Patient. Let's see what it's rated. 7.4 on IMDb.
No.
Check the comments, man.
It won 9 Oscars, so
it did.
Interesting. See who else is in it. Colin Firth.
Solid. Great in Mamma Mia. Here we go again.
Seems like a lot of fucking boring actors, except for Willem Dafoe. Interesting.
Check the comments, Matt.
Check the comments. Jesus Christ. Gotta go early. Early day. Keep up the good Bobby. If I'm ever to run into you, pork roll Taylor ham is on me. He still didn't answer though, did he?
Yeah. So I think he gave me the answer if he's not answering. So he clearly calls it pork roll.
Man, he's donated $25 today.
Whoa, he donated another 5?
Another 10.
Another 10. Holy shit.
Oh,
God
Bobby.
Damn, JWD.
Before we go, good thing Randy reminded us. What's your ordering rant?
Oh, okay. So it was
Go ahead. He froze.
No, he didn't. He's blinking.
No, he froze. We're just pretending he froze with the dead silence.
So it was last week was actually on my birthday, and I was like running around doing errands, got the oil changed, all that fun stuff.
Sweet birthday.
So I didn't really have time before work to cook something. So I was like, okay, let me do this Grubhub Plus, right? Because now Amazon Prime, you get the free Grubhub Plus, which is free delivery. So I was like, okay, let's see
on every order.
Yes,
for a year.
So for a year, you get it for a year, free delivery. I mean, they still do the stupid like service charge on some things. Like it's higher for some places, lower for others.
Yeah.
So, I found this local burger joint that I've been meaning to try, and I was like, oh, okay, let's give it a go. It was like I got a burger and fries.
That's exactly what came to my mind when he said that.
Wait,
McDonald's. You ever see King of Queens? It's a local pizza joint. Domino's. Domino's? No, nothing. It's a great scene.
So I order the food, and so they give me like a timetable. It was like from 3:27 to 3:37. I ordered it at 2:45, something like that, right? So it's pretty local. It's like a 10-minute drive. So I placed the order. First of all, I had my buddy's phone number in the order. I didn't know how to change it, so he was getting the updates. So I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
That's hilarious.
So I was doing it through like the website, but then I figured out, okay, let me download the app, and then I changed the phone number, right? So the food was ready for pickup at like 3:05. So I figure, okay, they're just looking for a driver, and it's just saying the order is still being prepared at 3:15. So like, what the fuck is this? I'm not going to get it in time. I got to go to work at like 4. So I contact Grubhub, and they're basically telling me we can't cancel the order until your original time frame has passed. Meanwhile, now I'm getting an estimated delivery time of 3:57 to 4:07. So they delayed it a whole half hour for whatever fucking reason, and she can't give me an answer on when it's actually going to be delivered, but I have to wait until 3:37. I have to go back into the app, fucking message these people again just to cancel the order, right? So this seems useless to me.
But if it updated to 3:57 to 4:07, you're never going to have that opportunity to actually cancel it because it's going to keep pushing the.
And I was like, listen, even if it comes in that time frame, like I'm not going to be here for the food. Like I wanted to eat it before work. I'm leaving work at like 4:00. So they didn't really care. So I have to wait until fucking 3:37 to message these people back. But meanwhile, at 3:34, my food is picked up. So, but it's still not going to get here in time. So if anything, this is just inconveniencing the driver that he has to pick up the food, bring it over, and I'm not going to be around, and then it's going to get canceled, and I don't know what happens after that, right? So I wait. I get to 3:37. I message these people back, and I'm like, can I get like the order canceled, even though the guy's literally bringing it to me right now, I'm just, what is he gonna do? Leave it on my fucking doorstep for the skunks to eat? Like, what's going on here?
Basically.
So they're like, oh, we can't cancel the order because the driver has picked it up. I said, what the fuck do you mean you can't cancel the order? I literally, and I knew, because I know from Ramey, you need documentation. So as soon as I exited the first chat, I got the chat transcript from the whole discussion. I copied and pasted it into the new chat and said, you people literally said I could cancel the order if it's not here at the original time frame. I'm not going to be home, so do not deliver this food, right? So she's like, okay, let me check your order again. It's like, what the fuck are you checking it for? It's being delivered, but I'm not going to be here. Your service is to deliver me the food. I need to be here for it to be delivered. This isn't going to work. I don't want the food. The food has been literally sitting there for a half hour. What am I supposed to do? Eat our fucking stale burgers and fries? Like, I never even had this place before. I don't know if it's good. So a couple minutes later, she comes back and she's like, yeah, I see that the driver has it, but we're able to cancel the order. I said, great. So like, and we'll give you a $10 credit. I was like, okay, fine, but just make sure that the food isn't delivered to the apartment and then I get the refund.
So I wonder if the restaurant still gets paid and like Grubhub just loses that out of pocket and the delivery driver gets a free meal.
Right. To me, it would make more sense. Like, hey, cancel the order. I mean, unfortunately, the restaurant made it already, but I don't know if they still like get a cut if the order is canceled. But like, don't make the fucking guy when gas is like super expensive right now. Pick up the food, drive it however long until it gets canceled finally. So they cancel the order, and I get the credit. I actually haven't even checked my bank account to see if the refund came back because they said like 5 business days. I'm like, it's fucking 2022. You have to take fucking 5 business days to refund me my $16.
I feel like it's just somebody sitting at a computer waiting to push the button. It's like, I'm going to do it in a couple days.
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
So
I guess
dumb.
I should be grateful. I could be dealing with Manny right now, and then God forbid, I'll just never see the $16 again, right?
Throwing in all the Rant references.
So meanwhile, like this guy, even though the time frame was from 3:57 to 4:07 or whatever, he's kind of like 4 minutes away when this thing is canceled. But I'm literally walking out the door. So I was like, all right, let me just fucking see if this guy's gonna. I'll wait to leave. Like, I got the order canceled. Let me see if this guy delivers the food. He never showed up with it. So I'm thinking to myself, am I the bad guy here? Like, did I just fuck this guy? But then again, like, what is the protocol here? Does he have to bring the food back to the fucking restaurant? Does he keep the food? Did I just give this guy a free meal?
I think he got a free meal. I think he saw it was canceled and was like, all right, because obviously the restaurant can't take the food back. They just throw it away. He's probably going to keep it. But
like, why would you wait until someone picks up the food to cancel the order? You know, like, that's so needless to say.
I'm honestly surprised they canceled it at all since it was already made. I know it didn't meet the time frame, but I figured they would have just been like, sorry, tough shit, you're not going to be home now.
And I'll give them that. Like, it could have been worse. They could have said, no, go fuck yourself. Here's your burger and fries. That'll be sitting in the sun. Yeah, it'll be sitting in the fucking sun until, 12 o'clock when you come home from work. But I don't know. I'm just super hesitant now. Like, and to delay the delivery a whole half hour, like, what was the problem here? Could you not find a driver? Like,
that's my guess.
Sometimes that could be if
somebody didn't want to take it. Was your tip good?
Well, that was the thing.
Literally, that's another thing about TikTok. You see all these people who do Grubhub, and they'll be like, "Tip's not high enough, not taking the order."
So I originally I didn't even really notice it because this was my first time kind of using Grubhub. So like I put the automatic like 15% on there, but then it ended up being like $2.50 or whatever. So I was like, okay, let me go in and manually put in an additional tip. So I brought it up to like $5. But the guys, nobody was, I don't know, was people just like $5 isn't enough?
Depending on how far was the restaurant from your house?
It was like 15, probably 20 minutes with traffic because it was close.
You said it was a Friday because it was your birthday.
It was a Friday, yeah.
And
It might have been a lot of people just canceling it, not accepting it.
It could have been people not wanting to do it, or it was an off time for when there would be drivers because it wasn't Friday night yet.
But I don't know. So Grubhub, go fuck yourself. I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know.
Grubhub kind of sounds like they have the same people working from Terminex. No, we can't do that for you. Maybe in 5 business days.
Yeah, I'm hesitant with apps like that. Plus, they upcharge you for everything. Like, I'll just fucking go out and get it.
Like, I never really use food apps. Like, unless I'm desperate at work,
Alex I've never used one.
I'll usually just like call the place and say, "Hey, can I just get this delivered?"
God, I will never pick up the phone and call. I can't do
that either. Yeah, I don't like
talking to people. I make my wife do it. I'm a bitch.
I bought somebody at work lunch, and I was like, "You call and you pick it up. I'll pay for it. I don't want to talk to anybody." 100%.
Well, I also ordered like Pizza Hut a couple weeks ago.
Oh, you're so
for delivery.
I wish there was a Pizza Hut near me.
Pizza Hut's fucking delicious.
Stuffed crust is the best. These
fuckers charge $4 delivery fee, right? That doesn't include the driver's tip.
No, yeah.
But then they outsource the delivery to Uber Eats.
Really?
So it's like, it was like I kept getting updates. Like, oh, your food is ready. Oh, Uber Eats driver has picked it up. Like, what the fuck just happened? Like, Uber Eats.
Well, so I guess they do like Domino's with the tracker, and fucking Glenn delivers your fucking pizza.
And didn't Glenn make us the wrong pizza?
To the wrong door and the wrong pizza, yeah.
Fucking Glenn.
Like, you write instructions, come around to the side of the house, they're at the front door. Like, they don't read anything. But I found out that the reason that he didn't move from the door is they have to literally see the contact list, but they have to see you pick up the food. That's why you had that awkward encounter of just staring out the window waiting for him to leave.
But have you seen this like actual Domino's car in action? Like, have you seen these commercials where like they have like the back, the trunk is kind of like a pull out, like.
I wonder if that's real.
I've never seen one in my life. Usually it's just like a 2004 fucking Subaru or something.
Honda Civic 89.
I want it, but Ramey, I think it's time. I'm ready for it on this day. Let's go. No. I'm calling the shots now.
Come on, you're the only person who's probably listened to every episode. We got to do the death first.
Oh, but you don't like the death.
You get to pick a year.
Oh.
It's guest choice.
I know, but you don't. Every week you complain about the death. Like, you don't want to do it anymore.
I started feeling like, all right, we've beat this to death, literally. Figured we can end it soon, but I do enjoy reading about people dying in interesting ways.
Let's go 1878.
If there's an 1878, I'll fucking be really impressed.
There's probably gonna be like an 1875 or 1881 or something.
There is an 1881. There is no 1875.
Well, I said 1878.
There's nothing between 1873 and 1881.
1899.
There's an 1898.
Jesus Christ. God damn it. 1937.
We're gonna do this until you find one. There is no 1937.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes, I'm dead serious.
Where are you finding this? Like, is this just like...
I can't give away my secrets.
Google has to have a 1937. I'm sorry. Like, just...
I'm sure plenty of people die. There's just none on this list. So keep going.
I hope it's a year that we've done.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. He'll pick somebody that we've already done.
Come on, Mary Reeser.
Oh my God. That's literally who I'm on right now. She's right there.
I'll go 1951. Is that a year?
That's got to be Mary Reeser.
1951 is Mary Reeser.
No way.
That's the one we've already done. The St. Petersburg, Florida. She cremated as she just sat in her apartment.
What the fuck?
Unbelievable.
That was amazing.
Jesus Christ, I can't fucking win.
That was amazing. It peaked. Our podcast has now peaked.
Yeah, we found our voice finally. Come on, give me a year.
1926.
1926. Going backwards. We got one. There's two.
Ooh.
You want to do them both? Have we done? Bobby Leach has his own Wikipedia page, and then Philip McLean does not.
Is he related to Brian Leach?
I don't know. No, different spelling. All right, I'm going to do them both. Ready? Bobby Leach. An American stunt performer died after a botched amputation of the infected leg, which he had broken after slipping on an orange peel. He had gone over Niagara Falls in a barrel 15 years earlier. I love how they just threw that nugget in there randomly. So he'd gone over Niagara Falls, lived, and then died because of a botched amputation after slipping on an orange peel and breaking his leg. What?
I don't want to kind of say he deserved it, but
I mean, it could be worse. He could have slipped on a banana peel.
Is that worse or better? Because that's like more cliche, but it's like that makes more sense. An orange peel. All right, and then we got Philip McLean, 16. And his brothers were clubbing a cassowary, which is a type of bird, on the family property in Queensland when it knocked him down, kicked him in the neck, and opened a large cut, leading to death. I love how they phrase this, leading to death from loss of blood.
Yeah, no shit.
So the bird kicked him in the throat, and he bled to death.
I need to see a picture of like what this bird looks like, because that must be a big fucking bird.
All right, hold on.
Hopefully not big bird, but
cassowary, I think it's how it's pronounced. It is.
This is the first.
Yeah, Claudio. That's what comes up.
Interesting. I mean, I'm not seeing much height there; just a lot of neck, which I
must be like. I wish I could see its claws, because that's probably what fucking. Here we go.
It's the third tallest and second heaviest living bird.
Look at that claw. That probably fucking murdered his throat.
Oh, yeah.
That's insane. They were I mean, I guess you kind of deserve. They were clubbing one of the birds.
Yeah, is that what you did back then? Like, you just had nothing to fucking do, so you said, let's get a fucking club and club this bird to death?
I guess.
That's brutal.
So adult cassowaries can be up to 6 feet tall and weigh upwards of 130 pounds.
Damn.
Whoa. Holy shit. That's one way to go out.
That's quite unfortunate.
So 1926, big year for deaths, too.
I mean, I would have liked to know more about 1951 or 1890. Like all of the years. Just give me all of the years.
No, but the fact that I thought of Mary Lisa, Matt was thinking of Mary Lisa, and you actually said the year. That could not have.
That was wild shit.
1951.
1951, a good year.
All right, so that leads us into On This Day.
All right, Edge.
All right, so let's see. On this day, we have some birthdays. Giorgio Armani turns 88 today. Not bad. Leon Spinks was born on this day in 1953, so he would have been 69, giggity, but he passed away last year in 2021. Richie Sambora turned 63 today.
Did you know he's not in Bon Jovi anymore? I didn't.
What? He's not?
He left. I think he left like a while ago.
Really?
Yeah, I have to find. I want to say 2014, but yeah, he's not in the band anymore.
Rapper Lil Kim turns 48. She ain't so little anymore.
Damn.
And there is a WWE birthday today.
Who?
TJ Wilson turns 42.
TJ Wilson. Interesting.
Tomorrow is Sami Zayn and Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he left in 2013. He hasn't been in the band in almost 10 years.
That's insane.
No idea. Wow.
So some deaths that we have. On this day in 2009, boxer Arturo Gatti, at the age of 37, was murdered by his wife.
I remember that. What year?
2009.
That long ago already? Good God.
13 years.
What was that about?
They were in Brazil, I believe it was, going to like his sister's wedding. She claimed that he hung himself. The family didn't believe it because the way the body was positioned. So then it became, was it a homicide? Was it a suicide? Many different coroners kind of weighed in. Some said it was murder. Others said, no, he killed himself. But the way that he would have killed himself, they said wasn't physically possible. But they were apparently having, marital problems.
Did she get arrested? I can't remember what the Oh, wow.
They were having marital problems, but he also had muscle relaxants in his system because she probably gave him muscle relaxants so he couldn't fight back since he was a heavyweight boxer, and then she strangled him to death.
Huh.
Okay, so this one, to me, this is a good one because it's almost like an unusual death. So on this day in 1994, a mathematician named Gary Kildall passed away.
Who?
Gary Kildall. So it says on July 8th, 1994, at the age of 52, Kildall sustained a head injury at the Franklin Street Bar and Grill, which was a biker ball in Monterey, California. The exact circumstances of the injury are unclear. Various sources claim that he fell from a chair, maybe fell down some steps, or he might have been assaulted because he'd entered the establishment wearing Harley-Davidson leathers.
That's a wide variety of things that can happen.
I don't know what happened. He could have fallen. He could have been beaten to death. He could have drowned. I don't know.
It was like the Meltzer of reporting. Well, this could have happened.
Yeah.
Following the injury, he was discharged from the hospital twice. So the injury happened on July 8th. Discharged from the hospital twice. He was pronounced dead at the hospital on July 11th, 1994. The autopsy, which was conducted the following day on the 12th, didn't determine the conclusive cause of death, but they said the head injury they had suffered on July 8th caused a cerebral hemorrhage, which caused a blood clot to form and gave him a fatal heart attack.
That's a shitty way to go.
I blame myself because I was born on that day, so maybe it was like give one, take one. I don't know.
Yeah, like that's...
Maybe it's you. It's you reincarnated.
Well, maybe you are. Does Gary Kildall ring any bells for you?
Are
you good at math?
My head, but typically I leave that shit in the back of my mind. It comes out in therapy.
Interesting.
So some events that happened on this day. On this day in 1804, Vice President of the United States Aaron Burr mortally wounded former Secretary of the Treasury Alexander Hamilton in a pistol duel. Happy anniversary.
Great commercial.
On this day in 1914, Babe Ruth made his Major League Baseball debut, pitching for the Red Sox. He picked up the wind. Picked up the wind. Wow. Picked up the win on the mound.
The wind.
He went 0-2 at the plate.
I bet there was a bunch of players catching wind from Babe's ass after all those hot dogs.
And the beer.
Yeah.
Now we have a few wrestling-related ones.
Ooh.
On this day in 2005, in one of the most memorable Raw segments of the period, the recently released Matt Hardy made a surprise return to Raw to attack Edge.
Where was that show?
I do not know.
I feel like I was at one of those shows. Can you find out? What day was it?
It was July
what year?
11th, 2005.
I forgot to type in Raw.
That's how you like to go into my butthole.
I'll figure it out. Oh, yeah. It was at Continental Airlines. I might have been at that show.
Whoa. I might have been at that show, too.
Chris Masters defeated Tajiri. Shelton Benjamin defeated Carlito. Kurt Angle defeated Matt Striker. Kane defeated Edge in 2 minutes. And the dark match was, oh, my God, I was at this show. I think I went with Mitch, Bill, and my friend Greg. John Cena and Batista defeated Triple H and JBL. I think I was at that.
Wow.
I used to go to all of those Continental Airlines shows, so I might have been at that, too.
I kind of missed the Continental Airlines Arena.
No, you don't.
Just that name was such a great name.
Oh, yeah.
So many memories. Continental Airlines Arena.
And the Izod Center. Get the fuck out of here.
I got to give it to Randy. He's still texting me and commenting questions even though the show is wrapping up. I got to...
Randy's the man.
Like, incredible guy. Friend of the show, for sure.
Friend of the show. I think you have to have him on. Like,
he's not a... I don't think he'd want to be on. I mean, I would love to have him on, but he's not a... I don't think he would want to be on. I think he's more of a listener. Yeah. All right. Any more WWE ones?
On this day in 2009, Brock Lesnar headlined UFC's landmark UFC 100 pay-per-view in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's when he faced Frank Mir to unify the interim and regular versions of the heavyweight championship. No, he won TKO in the second round, so that's when he won the world title.
I remember Mir got lucky and just caught his leg and made him tap out that one time.
The event secured 1.6 million buys on pay-per-view, breaking the UFC record at the time.
Damn.
The reason why I distinctly remember this is where I'm going to become kind of a bitch boy. This was the first time, this is the anniversary of the first time my now wife texted me.
Wow.
And it was while I was watching this pay-per-view at my parents' house.
First time she texted you?
First time she texted me.
After fucking meeting on eHarmony?
Yep. We met on eHarmony in February, and we did not text for 5 months.
Wow. What a success story.
What took
playing the long game.
You need to be on one of those commercials together.
We kind of should be at this point.
With the eHarmony fucking...
Did you text with the sidekick? Were you a sidekick guy?
I had a Nextel.
Ugh.
Damn.
Terrible.
Fucking next.
Kind of a bitch. But also on this day in 2013, the Performance Center of the WWE opened.
Huge. That's big. That's
and
huge.
Also one of the first bouts to truly put NXT on the map, Cesaro over Sami Zayn in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
But you didn't get 5 stars.
No, I think it got like 4.5. Probably not even. Probably not even 4.5. 2.3
NXT days.
I was a big FCW guy. Loved FCW.
Fucking Leo Kruger or whatever the fuck his name was at the time.
Yeah, Alex Riley.
Do you remember going to Izod Center when Adam Rose was going to debut? How fucking pumped everybody was. Yeah. But they changed the theme song, and we talked about how awful it was.
Terrible.
His NXT theme song was fucking perfect, and they changed it because I guess they didn't want to pay or whatever. But fucking Adam Rose, I was a fucking Rosebud for sure.
Oh yeah, me too.
That was so much fun. I think that was Extreme Rules, right?
Was it?
I can't remember because I think Mikey was at that show with us. Another one that Alex couldn't go to because he was at school. It's weird.
He's just a fucking jabroni, man. I don't know what this deal is.
Oh God. Anything else?
That's all I got.
Well, this is definitely our longest podcast yet. I don't think we'll ever come close to breaking this again unless you're on again.
So I mean, it's clearly I bring in the money. I don't know about the views.
Well, literally,
he does bring in the money, so I got to give him that.
We are live on YouTube, so it has this option. It's not like we could have done it any other way, but maybe we'll do this more often.
I don't know what the views are like, but I'm going to assume I brought in the views as well.
Well, we'll see. I don't think anybody, because it also doesn't say like how long people listen to it on Spotify or whatever. It just says if it's a play. So if you listen to it for 3 seconds, it shows it's a play. So.
Oh, I'm not talking. I'm just straight YouTube views. So I figure
well, I guess maybe JW. Like I don't understand how anybody could go back and fucking watch us. Like I'm
YouTube
still
by yourselves.
I'm still. It's still weird that you fucking watch all the episodes and Randy watches them all.
Yeah, sometimes it gets a little uncomfortable because I do feel for Rainey. Often
you're a weird guy.
It's secondhand embarrassment. But also just I don't appreciate the bullying.
The bullying.
And I hope if anything comes out of the show,
that we'll never have you on again.
You can be on every week.
I gotta get better guests. You start from the bottom, I guess, and work your way up.
What do we Drake start on the bottom? Now we're here.
Yeah, exactly.
I am available on Tuesday afternoons. Just saying.
Are you really?
Yeah, I am.
We could have a 3-man podcast at this point.
It's kind of perfect.
But I just hope that if anything comes out of this show is that I've given the confidence to Raimi to stand up to the tyrant that is Matt Lorenzo.
I think you just like talking down to me. That's fine.
And, really voice your opinion. But just be really stingent on what you believe in the brackets. Just don't take any of his shit, Raimi. That's all I got to say.
Somebody's got to be the voice of reason.
Knowing that he's available on Tuesday afternoons, and thank you for that, Bobby. The podcast is called This, That, Rant. So it could be this asshole Matt, that douchebag Raimi, and then the rant from Bobby. This could kind of work. You
couldn't set this up on your own, so stop even pretending like you could.
Oh, who bought you the headset, man? Who bought you the microphone?
I mean, you couldn't set this up. You probably couldn't figure out how to download the recording. You'd end the broadcast, delete everything, and we'd have to.
I am not technologically savvy.
That's what I'm saying.
I also gave Matt the recommendation for that microphone because literally,
100%.
Look what is right here. The same exact microphone.
Although you didn't text me back right away, and I think Raimi bought it before you responded, but yeah.
It still counts.
Great minds think alike.
Because it was the blue Yeti or something like that. It's a great microphone. But I feel like I need to get one that I can hold in my hand so I could like lay in bed and really phone it in. Soon there'll be no video podcast and it'll just be the audio. So I don't have to get out of bed. I don't even have to get out of bed.
Just hear your heavy breathing.
Show up at all. What?
Just hear your breathing into the on the bed, just like staring up into the ceiling, just breathing like Kane.
Because you see the clips of like Sal and his podcast where they're just like holding the microphone and it's cool. But like I don't want to do that.
Who the fuck is Sal? Sal who?
Volcano? Practical Jokers?
Oh. Yeah, I got you that shirt one time.
Yeah, that's one of the best shirts I've ever gotten. So that was like an A+.
I don't know. Maybe after this, I'll have to include Raimi in the Christmas festivities of giving the gifts.
I try to like stop doing that. So like because I never know what to get people. Like, I don't know what to get Bobby. Like, I got him a podcast shirt a couple times. I was like, that's easy.
I still
got
think
you a Met shirt once. I don't know.
I'm still super proud about that Conan box that I found.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking. I have the bobble or the little figure at work. It's on my desk.
So I guess you can say I'm with you always.
Yeah, you're a very good gift giver.
Thank you. I also give good head.
That I can confirm. Also, that's the best. That's one of the best things about going to opening night.
Makes
traffic
feel better.
I'm gonna open up that butthole.
It's fucking. It just waits every year just for opening night. That's all I care about. The game is like tertiary.
Secondary?
No, tertiary. It's the butt fucking in the buffet, and then the fucking devil's losing.
That's really what the opening night is. The opening night of your asshole. Just
yes. That is a great note to end on. So if you made it this far, I apologize.
I don't.
Let us know who else you want on the show. Although
Me.
Randy and JWD, you're basically our only listeners. So incredible guest, Bobby, is what Randy said.
My man Randy. We have to start a hashtag to get me on as a regular guest, by the way. I'm gonna have to come up with something like that. This,
Hashtag
that,
piece of
Bobby.
shit. The dessert menu.
That dessert
I'll
menu.
come up with something.
All right. Thanks everybody for listening. If you made it to 2:45, you're a fucking saint. I wonder, Bobby, are you gonna rewatch this one? Can you at least click on the video and watch the ads for us?
No, because I have ad blocker on Chrome.
You're an asshole. Come on, turn that shit off so I can make some money.
Yeah, so you can afford a new jersey for your background there. Fucking Michael Jordan from 25 years ago.
I found that in my closet full of jerseys. It's fucking awesome. All right, Ramy, you want to end with your goodbye?